What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Stock Market Live with LCAOD. Um, welcome, welcome back. You must know first, this is live stock coverage from the stock and crypto market. These are live ideas of thought and studies. This is not financial advice on this stream or with this company. With that being said, man, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone enjoyed the holidays. But yeah, the market's open today here for half a day today. This wonderful Black Friday. And, like I said, I hope everyone enjoyed the holidays. We haven't been live in a very long time. We haven't did a recap in quite a while, either about 3 or 4 weeks. But today, we're going to be giving you all the live updates that you need to know going further here. And everybody in the chat can hear me. Y'all can't be heard on the live stream, but I can hear y'all if that makes sense. So just try to pay attention as best you can today. It's a short trading day, short investing day here. It's Black Friday, so the market's only closed. It's only open for 3 hours. It's closed at 1 p.m. So gotta get it all the fun out while you can. But like I said, we're here today, man. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff that's been happening, that's been taking place here. If you've been keeping up with LCAOD and been following along, shout out to everyone that has. But the market just did a tremendous freak out rally in the past, really, where like it took 3 to 4 weeks to do this. So the market is we're back here facing all-time highs again. We're back. Put it this way: the market overall trajectory is where it was at in the summertime. So if you look back in August, this is kind of where we are here in the overall market here. Year to date here, as you can see here, we're now here. So the market, man, like I said, we're at all-time highs again just due to the holidays. I think the holidays caused this rally. I don't really think there's any other reason for the market to rally this high and retest the summer highs. But like I said, I think the holidays is the only reason why we've had a lot of holidays back to back. We do every year, Halloween, and then Christmas is coming up, but Thanksgiving just passed yesterday. Today's Black Friday, so it's just a lot of stuff going on, and basically you just find a lot more buyers basically around this time of year. So that's what the market did, and it showed you that it did that. It did it in a short time span. I told a lot of people, you following in the Discord, everybody listening in the chat right now. I was telling you guys, that the market can really retest the summer highs, even when it was here at its lows, when we were touching 409. I was saying this, I was screaming it out loud that the market can really retest up here if it needs to, and I'll be damned if it did. It did, and if it, like I said, the reason was behind it is just really just because the holiday. There is a lot of other stuff happening too, though. You got war. There's a war taking place still. It was a current war already happening. Russia, Ukraine, that still never ended, and then it's another war, another country there at war. So all of that added up to the rally too. Happened in the past 3 weeks, 4 weeks. All that adds up as well. But that's pretty much where we're at now. And going further here, man, the market is cooling up for another move here. You should know that. But this week data here, we're gonna kick it off here with the data for this week. Even though today's the last day, we're gonna go over it all. Even though, like I said, this is the last week, we're gonna go over it all. It's the last day. We're gonna go over it all. What happened this week and what's could possibly happen today. This little short time period. But yeah. That's pretty much. This is what's going on basically, and then we're gonna update you guys on what's happening. Like I said, the move is cooling. It's gonna be another move coming up further. But pretty much this week, this is what happened. We had Zoom earnings on Monday. Remember the market was closed yesterday, so Tuesday, we had home sales data. Companies reported earnings, more earnings. Kohl's, Lowe's, Best Buy, Dick's, Brothers and Factory, Baidu. A lot of companies reported on Tuesday, and then we even had NVIDIA. NVIDIA was a big earnings company report, and they kind of moved the market a little bit to the downside. Far as overall, the companies, not the ETFs yet. I think we're going to get a little bit of a delayed reaction coming soon on that. But I don't think that Nvidia earnings was good. Well, it was good actually, but it just wasn't. How can I explain it? It wasn't good to the point where um, you have people wanting to buy higher. I think they made a quick move in the past 2 weeks from 400 to 500, and they just ran out. I think 500 is a level on Nvidia where 500 a share is just like you just get a lot of buying and selling pressure there, and it always tends to selling pressure tends to override it. So kind of getting topped out on the video, and then also they had some bad China news saying that they had a big time chip that they were dependent on, AI chip that they were dependent on, is now getting delayed. So all of that factors in now with the video. Everything is out on the table now. Earnings is out, so I think going further, 3 to 4 months out, I think you'll start to see Nvidia either come down, they'll really sell off where they back to where they want to go, or like I said, it's going to get brought up to new highs. But that's just what's going on in the video. So just keep your eye out on them. Like I said, and think about other chip makers too, like AMD, etc. What they're gonna do in NVIDIA in China. If China's having a problem with NVIDIA, then think about it like that. They're gonna also have problems with the other chip makers. So just think about it like that as well. Um, but yeah, that's what happened. What Tuesday after the bell, and then Wednesday. Wednesday we got what initial jobless claim data that all came out. Everything, Fed minutes, everything, all that came out. And what durable goods orders, consumer sentiment, all that data came out Wednesday. Saw how the market reacted. Yesterday was your Thanksgiving day off, Thanksgiving break. So again, happy belated Thanksgiving, you guys. Happy Black Friday now today. But services and manufacturing PMI is actually out right now. So that data is out right now. But the market is about to open here, you guys, in about 8 minutes. We're just going. This is the pre-market, here before everything starts rolling, become live. We're just going over the data here for this week, and like I said, all this data is pretty much already out and it's over and done with. So, be looking forward to what's going to happen next week with the data. But one stock to buy, one stock to sell this week. They were saying buy NVIDIA. They were saying it, and they were saying sell Deere, sell John Deere. So the video actually turned out to be by put situation. It was actually turned out to be a sell situation. So if you brought calls on the video, you got really chopped. You got screwed over really. So it wasn't a situation where you were supposed to buy calls. I mean, buying shares, obviously, you never can go wrong. But when you're in the option market, you want to be right. So buying puts on the video where it got you a profitable margin. Selling John Deere, we'll have to check on. I don't really know what happened. We'll have to check on that real quick. We can check on it real quick, real fast before the market open. John Deere, what did they do? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. John Deere. What did John Deere do? DE ticker symbol. We're about to find out here. So it looks like they might have had a sell off Yeah, they were a sale. So John Deere actually was a sale that was correct. Looks like they had right here, this is a big downturn right here from technically 381 to 352. Ouch. So they had a massive sell off, but it did ended up bouncing, and then it actually got the low of the day at about 356, but then it did pop right back to 373. So looks like things are bad, but it looks like the market is just kind of holding up, trying to wait. Everyone's trying to get on the same page, and you know, before things get taken down to where they need to go. But they definitely did go down, but they did pop back up at 369. So frustrating people right now. But overall, you gotta understand what's going on here. Throughout time, 3 to 4 months now, it looks like that John Deere is going to be coming down and filling this red candle, and you'll see it eventually over time. It'll be sitting right at 350. That's what it looks like it wants to do. So just keep that in mind. You feel me? That's just what's going on. They just reported their earnings. But yeah, you guys. It's 9:25. The market is about to open in 5 minutes. I'm gonna shut my trap because we're gonna stay tuned in the entire time here while the market is open. NFL's Black Friday game, first one ever in history. For NFL today, that's gonna be real good. Talking about sports, and we got some NBA games tonight. Sports bets getting more intense each day and night. But that's another topic in there. Dow futures rise slightly as Wall Street heads for a fourth straight winning week. You guys, that's what's going on. The market is mixed right now. You guys in the chat, hang tight here. We're about to go live here. Well, we're live now, but the market's about to be open here in 4 minutes. We're gonna play a quick tune here before we get started, and see y'all in a second. Good luck, everybody, on this half a day. Remember, it's only half a day. I wouldn't bet the whole house on it, but to each his own. Good luck, everybody. Just a Kiss accumulate every day's just a check. I try to let this money, just a check. I try to let the money work for me and just a check. Kiss accumulate every days. Let kiss accumulate over days. And just a check for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And just a check for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And just a check for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And just a check for days. Chase that check. I gotta get that money. I gotta chase that check. But you ain't got no space, and you ain't just no check. Then you ain't get no money, then you ain't got no tech. And I can bleed it, and I can trust it, and I can bleed what I wanna do, I want it. And I can bleed what I wanna do, I love it. They hating on me in public, I love it. But I be chasing money, and I be chasing honeys, and that's my fucking problem. I'm a fucking dummy, but I'm a curse one, and that's one day, honey. And you gon' get that one day when I'm done chasing money. Cash accumulate over days, and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days, and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days, and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days, and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days, and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days, and chase that check over days. Chase that check. Yeah, chase that check. I had a moment of silence, cause I be chasing that check. And this shit so crazy, I don't even stress. Yeah, the bitch left, but they ain't the first time she left. It's like a boomerang, she come back to the bed, just like on the dead. Yeah, she do a spin, yeah, she do those spins. Yeah, she spin on that 10, yeah. But I'ma stay on point, I gotta get that money. Just like my joints, they spread out, and I fly my wings. If I was a bird, I'd be a wing.
Yeah, you get it? Yeah, that's first class shit. First class. You don't even know what I'm talking about. Bitch, I'm the pilot lit. I'm the pilot lit. Business owner. Business owner. I represent. Represent. I'm from the fold. Everybody throw up that shit. Let cash accumulate over chase that check. Chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days.
And just the cheap for these. What's up? We are live, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Stock Market Live with LCAOD. Let cash accumulate over days. The market is about to open here in about any 20, 30 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 1 second, 5 seconds, 10 seconds. I don't know. The market's about to open though, so you should be ready. Ding, 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 ding. The market is officially open here. It's going to be open till 1 p.m. Let's get started here, you guys. Make sure everybody in the comment section can hear me. Make sure y'all still with me. We here. Let's see. We are here. LOL. Laugh my ass off. Okay. All right, we're here. Everybody's here. So starting off here, see the SPY's what? Starting out red. Starting out red here for the day on the SPY. And there's no briefings or nothing's going on that's going to be taking place today. Looks like everybody's enjoying the holiday, still stuffing their face with turkey. Looks like the SPY might be giving us a Black Friday deal on the overall market, but we're going to see. We're going to see. You know, we don't want to jump to conclusions or get our hopes up or anything like that. We're going to see here, see where the volume is going to take place. That's just a lot of stuff that we're looking at right now. Seeing where the volume is going to take place, seeing where things may possibly take place. But yeah, we're going to see. As of right now, we're seeing, we know we're starting out right here with red candles. Looks like we're getting the start of that Black Friday, you know. That's what we're doing right now. Getting the start of that Black Friday. That's what's taking place right now. You know, I really think today is gonna be a chill day. It's probably consolidate. Triple Qs, all that is gonna consolidate. I feel so. We're looking at a lot too, obviously, but anything can happen, you know. Consolidation is just nothing but, you know, the chart's just going sideways. They're trying to stay in the same range and just to go sideways on you, frustrate you, fool you, trick you out of a position. We're seeing the first green shoot here on the SPY, and what Triple Qs look like it wants to do the same as well. DIA, little green pop right there. IWM, huge green pop right there. VIX volatility, where we're at, speed of the market. Remember the direction of the market. That's what the VIX is. The VIX is up, the market is down. VIX is down, market is up. Don't confuse that. The VIX has been down lately. That's why you've seen the market just rally right there. The VIX is back down here at the level of the lowest it's been back in September and even the summer rally here. So that's what we're kind of at on the VIX. So there's no real volatility here. You know, that can make things just go down. But just knowing that we are looking at the charts, we are at the bottom on the VIX, it definitely gets you excited going further, looking out, because, you know, we all know, if you can read the chart, you can see here, every time the VIX get here at these levels, they tend to have a pop, whether it's a gap up or a real deal pop where it's being brought up. So, you know, everyone's saying that's going to be next to play. You know, you got to question it because it looks like that probably will be the next move over time. But yeah, man, market really going up here right now. Where it's holding up from what it did a couple of days ago. Not really seeing any selling pressure, far as people get scared about that NVIDIA move. Not really seeing the market really react to that overall at all. AMD, huge pop right here on AMD. So AMD's being brought up actually now. Let's see what Microsoft is doing. And remember what I said, you know, these things are going to get brought up now, obviously, because it is the day of Black Friday. Um, but you got to be thinking long term, man. Not even long term, but short term. You just three to 4 weeks out, 3 to 4 months out, whatever. But that's what you want to push your timing out on things when you're in this market to give yourself a real chance to win. But as of right now, things are going on. Microsoft's popping off the bottom here. Everything's look like it's still wanting to continue to hold up. That's what's going on. Meta just popped up off the bottom here. Looks like they're topping out. Still in the same range here. That's what's going on. Nothing really changed. Breaking news: Hamas released first group of hostages under Gaza ceasefire. So mixed pre-market here. Mixed futures here right now. Open. The Dow is green. S&P 500 is green barely. Nasdaq is down barely. What's 2K is up a lot. VIX is up a little bit. So mixed market, kangaroo market really still not, we're not getting that move that's coming that we know is going to happen. The move that they basically did to go up in 3 weeks, you're going to get that same direction eventually the other way. But I mean, like I said, things are holding up the way they're holding up now. And this is what it's going to be. Yeah, huge pop though right now. Not a huge pop, but a little mini pop right now on some things. We're just watching right now. So that pop right there, basically that you just got right there, basically from everyone, it's starting to fade a little bit. But I mean, you gotta understand we're in a bull market. The market's already up, so if it's gonna pop, that first pop initially, if it's looking like it's gonna hold things up, it mean there will be no shorting today. That's what they're showing us. It looks like you want to just continue to buy and get in where you can. It looks like price is going to continue to, try to find its resistance. It's, right now, we're not having any at all. So that's just what's going on. That's what's been going on. These little pops been getting people crushed. But I mean, that's just what's been going on. So a little cheek play right there, AMD. SPY coming down a little bit here, but still in the same range from where we opened about, 5 minutes ago, 7 minutes ago. So nothing major, nothing switching up yet. It does look like the market is getting weak. I mean, like I said, you would expect Black Friday prices to come down a little bit and be red. I mean, that's what Black Friday is for. Everything's on sale, right? So you would expect prices to come down just a little bit now, considering we are really at the top on the highs. So you're starting to see things get a little weak here, and it's starting to find its resistance, but it's fighting really well to consolidate at the same time. So you just want to be cautious with this stuff. You want to be definitely cautious with AMD really coming down now again. So it looks like that initial pop here that you got in the open market, no one's really buying it. You're not seeing a lot of volume here. Just quite yet. Market close at 1 p.m. today. Hedge funds and Wells are watching this. Yeah, of course, they're watching this. They're sitting at home, wherever they are. They're sitting on their yachts, their boats, whatever, wherever they at. They're sitting in their helicopters. Yeah, they're active right now. Of course, they're watching this because to them, they're looking for a point where they can call the top. They've got the bottom end. They want the top now. SPY is coming down here right now. It looks like we might be getting a Black Friday for real. We might be getting discounted prices. But as of right now, it's still early, so it's still kind of holding up the initial pop as well. No breakage yet. Nothing differing here on the board. again, like I said, you guys, the market is mixed though. So don't expect too much to happen today with this short period, and then we don't have any type of politicians or any data or briefings going on right now because people are on vacation. It's the holiday, but market is mixed right now. You do have the SPY down. The SP 500 is red a little bit. Nasdaq is red. Russell 2K's up, Dow Jones up. So mixed market here, kangaroo market, going back and forth. Still no breakage anywhere. Look, AMD just caught that pop right there. Um, they pop, drop, now they're popping again. So you see what I'm saying? We're consolidating. We're staying in the range for sure. But like I said, the volume is low as well. So we're not seeing a lot of active investors right now. Which is good. Which is good too as well. It could be good, bad, or bad if you had a lot depending on the day, but good if you didn't, put it that way. So things going further. Will get better, you guys. That's what you gotta understand. It will get better for the individual investor. Now the charts here screaming across the board, sell everywhere. Everyone's in the air. It's all jacked up everywhere. AMD, Meta, Microsoft is what these are the companies where we're looking at this week. But this is all across the board. You can check everywhere right now. The market is extremely high, and they're going to start to meet their endpoints and come back down to reality sooner or later. You just don't know when. You want to have patience with that. That's the key. So, um, word on Wall Street is look 3 to 4 months out on puts and thank me later. That's the word on Wall Street, and that's just what we're sticking to. I really think that's probably what it's going to end up being. You know, um, 3 months out, you'll probably get your downturn um, from this high here. Considering this just happened. Look at the chart 1 month. So in 1 month we went from 410 to 455. So in 1 month. So I think within the next 3 months, of course you're going to meet your end piece here. It might bring you back down to 430 on the spot. In 3 months, of course, it's what goes up must come down. What goes down must go up. So we've obviously went down here. And then, here, right here at the beginning, at the end of October here, what went up. So, it's the obvious here. We're playing a game of mix and match. Um, is what goes up must come down, what goes down must go up. So we're up right now in the air. Then you just gotta understand that price, the next big payout in the market overall in these money markets is just gonna be to the downside. Price is coming back down. Price is coming back down to reality. That's what it is. That's the move. That's what you gotta focus on. You're gonna get tricked out here by a lot of people, especially the bulls. They're excited, of course. They're gonna say, the market's gonna break out to do all-time highs and do this and do that. But you gotta understand the reality of the situation. The market is not gonna. It's this. That's not how the market works. That's not how things work. People actually hate high prices, so you gotta understand. Um, Prices won't sit this high for too long, but at the same time, it needed to be done. So, prices is going to come back down. Basically, you just got to know that, but and have patience on it come back down. You can't rush it. The Bulls did get a fast upturn. Maybe the Bears might get a faster downturn. You just never know, but you just got to have patience for sure, and just know that like I said, what goes up must come down. What goes down must go up. So if you look at the charts now, like I said, overall everything's up. It's too high. People hate high prices. It's just gonna come down eventually. AMD is flipped back red here, so you're probably gonna see a lot of green to red, red to green here today, consolidating their stand on VWAP, which is the middle. So everyone will probably be staying like right center in the middle here. Volume is kind of slightly picking up here, but like I said, the way things are looking, man, it just seems to be that the market wants to consolidate. It's not trying to get out of this range yet here. It would be nice. It would make sense. It would be common sense just because it's Black Friday that it would come down. We would get a discount on prices, but that may not be the case just yet. You know, it might be, like I said, going further. That would be the case over time. But so you just gotta understand that and know that, and just know things gonna be all right, man, for real. But we're all in the same range, all across the board from the morning, where it's been 15 minutes. We're still in the same area. We've only had one pop up. It got sold off. We sold off right back to where we opened. And that's just kind of where we're at right now. We're right where we opened at on the SPY. So the SPY is like borderline here, hanging on by a thread here on this lovely Black Friday. And that's what's going on. Um, I think the SPY next breakdown here, I mean, you're seeing a lot of volume. Well, I'm seeing a lot of volume. I don't know about you guys in the chat. I'm looking at the volume as I talk. But let's see. Let me show you guys what I'm seeing. Give me 1 second in the chat. Okay, so the SPY is red. Y'all can see that right on the chart. But today we're looking at today's volume. So the call volume is getting high at around between 455 and 456 on the SPY. The volume is pretty high. You got about 30,000 people in on the 455 calls. So today, 456 calls, you know, you got about 33,000 people. So that's where a lot of people they're trying to press the price action at right there, but it's not getting that. As you can see, you're seeing a little bit of a selling pressure here at this area. So you might not get that. You might not get the spot pushed to that, but then again, you possibly could here. So just look at it sharply here. But I'm looking at the put side. The put volume is way higher, and that's where price is leading to. So 455 puts, you got 51,000 people in there. And then you see prices pushing down. 454 puts, 37,000 people. That's where the volume is at, you guys. That's where the volume is taking place here. So between 455 and 454, that's where price action is really going to try to take place because that's where the most volume is at. And if you can get more volume picking up, then you'll actually see the SPY really stay below 454 and start to fight back to 453, 452 next. So it's just something to look out for today. Obviously, if not today, over time, definitely that's what's going on because that's where you see all the volume at, and that's the SPY that is. And that's just what's going on, man. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. That is what's happening, you guys. So yeah, not too much price action, not too much taking place here. But the SPY is coming down here. Like I said, the volume is getting higher here on the 454, 455 puts, and you're seeing price action pull down here. So you got some selling here on Black Friday, as expected. It's Black Friday, you guys. The prices are expected to be discounted on Black Friday. This is what you're seeing here. So it's at the bottom here on the SPY, but could easily pop back up if it wants to. So we're going to see what it does next. But the volume is higher on the put side as of right now, you guys. So you should know that. And that's why you're seeing the price action come down. The market is sliding slowly down here, not fastly down. So that's what's going on. AMD is trying to hold up at the highs. It's holding on up at the highs. It's still holding on to its pop, its initial pop from the open. Really, AMD is. It's right in the middle. So AMD is not really flushing with like how Nvidia is yet per se. We do see Meta is down here a little bit. They're kind of like really where they opened at. Everyone's really kind of still where they opened at though, honestly. So you see Microsoft fighting back up here to their middle as well. So everybody's just playing with the VWAP right now. Everybody's playing with the middle. It looks like one of these days where, like I said, not that much volume because it's a short day. But the little volume that it is just going to move with it. So that's what's happening. We're going to take a quick break here. LCAOD, you guys. The market is mixed. Try to find, let me see if I can find something for you guys to listen to while we take a quick little commercial break.
Notion has been the centerpiece.
We'll be right back here, you guys. If stock market today, if they are not up here talking, then we'll go and look at Bloomberg. Oh, they are live. Okay, here talking. So let's tune in and see what these important coverage. Finance investors are saying, and we'll be right back here. LCAOD. We'll be right back.
Correctly recorded in the prelim results that Fisker did release 4 million of an increase in net losses here. They also have named a new executive vice president of finance and accounting. The company has gone through 2 chief accounting officers in just a month. We know delivery, production, the strategy surrounding that for Fisker has been a big focal point for strategists, for analysts over the last several quarters. Looking ahead, demand and production issues are likely going to be the driver of stock price here. At least at this point, we're trading just over $2 a share. Fisker does not own its manufacturing plants. It's operated by Magna International. And I bring that up because so much of Fisker and the direction that we have seen with the stock is a result of production and demand and delivery numbers. And the fact that they don't control that could kind of keep them a bit range bound here, at least in the short term.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, the company has a lot of great names for their vehicles. The Ocean, you've got the Alaska, you've got the Pear, the Ronin. I mean, that's all great and dandy, but at the end of the day here, this is a company that gone public via SPAC. It's seen itself just trim all of those and decline into a lot of obscurity that we've seen here at this point in time. There's a larger question, or at least there was, about whether or not it would be delisted at some point. Fortunately, at this point in time, it seems like the financials that have come forward start to clarify that a little bit more and what they're actually expecting going forward. But then at the end of the day, too, you got to think about where we've seen for the electric vehicle landscape, some of the largest manufacturers also pull back on their own, not just development, but their production and their delivery kind of timelines and their milestones. Ford was one of them that recently had come about. And that is the demand environment right now. When you've got it being such an expensive purchase for so many and a financed purchase, the credit conditions right now don't really set up for a purchase like this. And then additionally, you're still waiting for much of the network for charging to come online too. And so that's where it seems like a little bit more of an antsy environment for some of the potential buyers sitting on the sidelines as of this point in time, and impacting some of the timelines for major automobile manufacturers, and then Fisker as well here. Also, we got to talk about Chinese electric car maker BYD. I was tracking this one this morning. Said it launched its flagship sedan in the United Arab Emirates this week. It's not immediately clear when the deliveries will begin, but BYD is the market leader in China. That's worth noting. It delivered over 151,000 fully electric vehicles in September alone. It also recently crossed the threshold of 6 million new energy vehicles rolled off the production line. That's at their Zhengzhou factory. And so they said that this momentous occasion, record-breaking achievement, underscoring the unwavering commitment to pioneering advancements in the electric vehicle industry. And it's probably something that they're saying because, well, one day they hoped it's extremely profitable for them long term.
They do hope it's extremely profitable for them long term. A lot of this obviously also hinging on demand and exactly what that looks like. When you mentioned BYD, there was also a report out today that's putting some pressure on Tesla this morning, but this is tied to price cuts here, potential reports here that the car maker is planning to offer steeper price cuts for their Dynasty models as they do look to boost some demand for their own EV vehicles. And obviously this would just extend the price war that we have seen play out in China and really across the world when it comes to making EVs a bit more affordable, a bit more competitive in order to really propel that Main Street adoption that we've been waiting for now for quite some time.
Yeah, these price wars have been remarkable to track, especially region by region, Tesla and Elon Musk, and the initiation of much of that, but still at a time where consumers in both of those regions are trying to figure out, okay, what is actually a good price? And many of them actually may be doing so much work to cut price just to get people into that ecosystem and perhaps get them into a trade-in, trade-up type of relationship over that longer customer lifetime value. Also here, we're tracking Vista Outdoors this morning, evaluating a takeover offer from firearms maker Colt CZ. That group and that values the company at $30 a share. This offer comes after Vista announced a merger deal with the Czechoslovak Group, which is a Czech industrial technology company, in October here. So this, most notably here, we were continuing to take a look at Vista Outdoor shares. They're up by about 4.4% right now on this announcement.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with this competing offer, which again was unsolicited. When it comes to some of the comparisons there, Vista Outdoors releasing a statement saying that their board of directors are going to carefully review the Colt CZ proposal, and that they do remain committed, obviously, to acting in the best interest of Vista Outdoor shareholders here going forward. Seeing a bit of a reaction in shares this morning, at least, of Vista Outdoor. The stock up just about 4%. You mentioned that all cash and stock merger valuing the company at $30 a share. Of course, the question is how that stacks up to the competing offer and agreement that they have already made, and exactly how this all pans out for the company here going forward. All right, we'll keep right here on Yahoo Finance. We've got all your market action ahead. Stay tuned. You're watching Yahoo Finance.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here. That was Yahoo Finance. You see what they were talking about a little bit. Market overall green, man, holding up a little bit here. It's a weak hold up green though type of day is what you can tell. Bitcoin's up a lot, you guys. Bitcoin's up 400 points here today, almost back to that $40,000 level. So, like I said, man, things are very, very tremendously high right now. Honestly, they are. If you've held at the bottom along in that crypto area, you know, you know that it's been a long wait for that, and it was, it's definitely worth it now, especially if you caught Bitcoin around the 20K area, 15K area, 16K area. Still holding up from 2020 low, about what 5,000. So still holding up from that level. So that's obviously amazing. About 4 years ago. And Ethereum as well, Ether, whatever you say it, pronounce it. They're up here at about $2,112. So that's looking good too as well, man. That's another reason why the market is just kind of, playing a lazy game right now. Basically, that's what's going on. Crypto's up, so the stock market is up as well. But it's gonna act lazy, if that makes sense, on to who's gonna go down first. More than likely, like I said, you all see it all correlate together. Um, I'll get back on track here eventually. But things are just high. People, they bought for the holidays. People buy things for their loved ones, themselves. Companies need new equipment. It's a bunch of buying during this time of year. And that's, like I said, why you got the market this high. That's the only reason it's this high. Before all of this, I mean, you seen the economy was on its last leg. We were almost looking at, they were talking a mild recession. That was a mild recession, but they were talking about like a real recession coming. And then, things just changed. And then they were talking, about the government funding and running out of money and all that stuff. And then you notice all that talk died down. They covered up the tracks with that. But that's going to be coming back around soon. The government, basically, they just extended the process. They didn't figure out a way to fund us and get us out of this hole. They just extended the process. So that's going to be coming back around. And like I said, all of that stuff right there is going to be your fear mongering stuff to your downside, and the next big move in this overall market here. Right now, everybody's just excited, and the only thing you can do is just be excited with the bulls here. They're controlling everything. The market is bullish, so buy, but don't buy, don't overbuy. That makes sense, and be cautious of, pay attention to where you're buying. Like I said, because at the end of the day, these stocks, they're all going to have pullbacks. They're all going to have pullbacks. And we're going to explain what AI stocks to add to your watch list too. We're going to explain what that is here momentarily. But like I said, man, this market is an up and down market. And like I said, what goes up must come down. What goes down must go up. So we just at the point where we were just down, and it popped up. So now we're up here. What is coming next. So yeah, man. Like I said, it's the market is holding up for the holiday. The prices are holding up steady. But it's weak though. It's weak. You can tell. Um, volume is there. It's picking up. It's trying to, but it's really low. It's not where it could be if it was a full day. So yeah, you guys. It's been a while, man. How y'all been doing, man? You know, not enough of a market talk for a moment. How y'all been doing? Everybody been doing good, man. Hopefully everybody been, staying in touch with LCAOD and knowing that we're not perfect over here as a company, but we're not gonna get them all right. But at the same time, the knowledge that we're giving out is. So you gotta pay attention, man, and you gotta wanna do this stuff on your own. Um, as I go deep into the game, I noticed that you gotta want to do this stuff on your own because if you don't, it won't get done. It'll become a thing where you thought you were investing to flip money, but now you turned out you're saving money, the same thing you were doing in your personal accounts. And I don't want it to be like that for y'all, and I don't want to give the company a bad rep or name. So it's all about listening, learning, and really doing it on your own. Like I said, like really tapping in, like putting some effort into it on your own. Once people see uh, the ones that's been invested longer than you, probably people see that, then the help it'll get easier. People actually want to do do things with you, make investments with you. But that's outside of the market stuff. That's not how the market works. The market has a mind of its own. As you can see right now, we're popping up here to the upside, breaking out here on this Black Friday, and that's what's going on. That's what's going on. Man. The market is holding up here from the rally still. That was predicted by LCAOD. We did predict that rally that happened, and it happened. So we're seeing a breakout point right here, right now, or at least it's trying to push back to the highs of the day, where it just was about 30 minutes ago from the open. That's where we're at right now, overall, everyone. So it just pay attention what's going on. You see, the market is now the SP 500 has flipped back to green. Nasdaq still red. So we still, the VIX is up. The market is mixed. It's a kangaroo market right now. It's just you're seeing a lot of consolidation. It's choppy, and that's what's going on. That's just what's happening. But yeah, man. I put my phone at it. Something weird will appear. So yeah. Y'all just chatting within. So that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Chill day. We already knew what type of day this could be. It was either gonna be one already a big day from the start, or it was gonna slowly ease its way into it's just trying to approach stall out and pan out with what's happening in the real world. And it looks like that's what's going on. So again, half a day. The market is closed at 1 p.m. So definitely not worth to bet it all on the line. The day not that type of day. It's just not that type of day. It never honestly is that type of day. Let me correct that. It never is that type of day ever. But sometimes the volume is there. You just gotta take the risk at your own. So we're holding up here. SPY volume is picking up here. What is this volume? Let me check. I can check it. It's picking up, of course. It's not high. It's moving fast. I mean, SPY high volume, you gotta understand. Just popped off the bottom again, basically. Back in the air again, like nothing happened. So the volume, 63,000 at the 456 call, you guys, and 66,000 at the 455. 455. So it looks like the volume switched and picked up higher on the call side. It did, and not the put side. Put side volume now though, 455 puts though 86,000, and the SPY 454 put 63,000. So the puts are still actually winning there by that margin at the 455. Puts is being at 87,000 now. It looks like price may just sit here at 455 for quite a while because this is where it wanted to go. That's what the volume is telling you. It's stuck in between 455 and 456 now. The trajectory has definitely just switched there just because the volume switched. But yeah, volume's picking up just slightly here. But honestly, it's low volume because on a regular day, by now 10 o'clock, if this was a serious move, the volume already at the 455 calls today would already probably be at 100,000. So that's how you know the volume is not really there, but it's still to the point where it's just going to make the bulls and the calls just still look good as they've been doing good, if that makes sense. So that's just what's going on right now. Don't get caught at the top, obviously, because then it's not going to seem fun being a bull as it is when you see it going up. So, to each his own, though. To each his own. You call your top how you call your tops. And, you call your bottoms how you call your bottoms. But really, like I said, from about 9:50 to what 10:05. Right now, currently the spot just popped here. The last 15 minutes, the spot just went up here from 454 to 455. So we're just sitting here chilling right now, back into the area where the market opened at 9:30. That's just where we're at right now. It's now 7:20 in the morning. Pre-market, the market was up at about 455.76. So if the market pops that high, then it's gonna be a very sad day for the puts today. And then they will be letting the rally continue. But if it sits right here, and it falls, then they're actually it would make sense. It's Black Friday, prices are being discounted. So either way it goes right now, still it's a short day. It's already 10 o'clock. The market is about to close in 3 hours now. It's already been 30 minutes into the opening bell. And we're going to take another quick break here. I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. We haven't done this in a long time, man, for real. It just feels different now, man. We came a long way. We've got all different clients now. It's crazy how times have changed, man. Like the clients we had previously on these live streams, stock market lives, like they're all different for real. So shout out to the company for just continuing to grow for real, and shout out to the ones that help the company get to where they're at. Even though y'all are not in, shout out to y'all for real, because y'all mean a lot too, especially to the ones that are just starting to invest. So it all correlates, man. We all gotta thank one another. And it's Thanksgiving week anyway, and today's Black Friday. So yeah, I want to let y'all know all of that and give that a shout out. But this is the Stock Market Live with Let Cash Accumulate Over Days. We're going to take a quick break right here, you guys. We'll check and see if anything is going on. I doubt it. We'll see what Bloomberg Global was talking about right now. We'll be right back.
From a billion points of data to a point of view. SaaSvia. With a shield-level annuity from Brighthouse Financial, your portfolio can benefit from growth potential with a level of protection from market volatility to help you follow your plans wherever they take you. Brighthouse Financial. Build for what's ahead.
Being, afraid of dying, essentially, because the bombardment has been absolutely incessant since October 7th. And, we must remember how this started. It started with an absolutely, barbarous attack by Hamas on Israel that killed 120 Israelis. And, I think that one has to remember obviously the roots of how this started, but the civilian cost in Gaza has been absolutely terrible. According to the authorities in Gaza, which are run by Hamas, the number of civilian deaths is close to 15,000. The humanitarian crisis is extremely serious. There's been, a basic blockade of Gaza Strip since Israel began its military operation. And, I think what's happening now is the international pressure is growing on Israel to try and find a way out of this. And clearly this swap is the first chance for diplomacy. People are hoping that this is going to open a way forward.
So do we know what the next steps are for these hostages that are being released? Will they be reunited with family immediately? Will they be debriefed by Israeli officials? What do we know about the next, hours and days?
Right. I mean, first of all, the number of Israelis killed was 1,200, so I wanted to correct that. But yes, we know that the Israeli army has been making preparations. They've posted images on their Twitter feed of preparations for the children with toys and drawing materials. 13 mothers and children are being let out today. It's obviously not much, but each number of hostages that comes out every single day, they're going to be flown to hospitals. There's going to be, a medical assessment. Clearly, they spent several weeks in very, very difficult conditions underground, and they're going to need treatment.
Henry, just real quickly, too soon though to think about how they ultimately move forward and create some long-lasting peace, because that is the big question I feel like on everybody's mind. This is a temporary peace truce, if you will, but it ain't over.
Well, that's absolutely right, and ultimately the U.S. is putting a lot of pressure on Israel. I think the fact that the U.S. was very much instrumental in making this deal happen tells you that they are hoping that this will actually be the beginning of something bigger. At the same time, the Israelis have been saying again and again that they are not going to stop the offensive, that they will resume it. But I think we have to assume that that's the case, that they will actually restart military operations. However, if they want to see more hostages released, they're going to have to agree to further truces. And it's become a very, very big emotive issue in Israel, the issue of the hostages. Yep. I think that's only going to increase now. Right. When you see hostages come out, they will be giving interviews, and the whole focus is just going to increase.
All right, Henry, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. Henry Mayer, he is a reporter of Bloomberg News, giving us the latest on this hostage deal between the two sides in the Middle East. Henry is based in Dubai, and we appreciate getting some of his thoughts. Let's switch gears a little bit, get back to that Black Friday reporting here in the States. We want to bring you an interview with outgoing Macy's CEO Jeff Gennett. He sat down with our Caroline Hyde to discuss Black Friday sales and the outlook for retail. Let's go to part of that conversation right now.
They're buying everything on their gift list, and they're buying, that's really generally in luxury. So fine jewelry, they're buying cashmere, they're buying outerwear for the entire family. Hostess gifts in our home store, but they're also home prep. We've got great deals, as we always do for Black Friday, going all the way through the holiday season. So we are ready. We've got all of our key items, loaded to bear. Here we are in Herald Square. It was a good opening. We had a great day online yesterday during Thanksgiving.
I mean, you said that on your earnings, which was about a week ago.
Yes.
That this gets earlier and earlier.
It does.
Black Friday, the competition. How important are the next few days and the run-up to the holidays?
Oh, it's still very important. So, when you think about kind of Black Friday deals really started it right after Halloween is when they started. But this is still a pilgrimage. You've got, America is traveling, and they are in homes, and they're coming into stores just like this one today. They're online. They've been online all the way through. So it's very, very important. So when we look at kind of Black Friday through Cyber Week, then we go into a lull. It's like 10 days where people kind of reset, and then those last 10 days become increasingly important. So it's one of the 3 stages right now that we are at the Christmas shopping is the one we're in right now, the first.
What, of course, your earnings showed so clearly is that it's about inventory management in many ways at the moment, and you've been managing to ace that. How are you ensuring you got the right thing in the right time for a consumer that basically we're all trying to understand right now?
So obviously the consumer's under pressure, but they still love gifts. And so we want to make sure that we've got all the right gifts and we've got all the right stock content in them. So I just walked this entire store to really understand where we are in all of the content across all of our categories, and we're in great shape. And that's really in tribute to the amount of work we've been putting in inventory control.
And when it comes to online versus in store in retail, this is how you've been shifting the company. In particular, people aren't perhaps having the footfall in malls, they're coming to one-off stores, they're going to smaller store experiences, but e-commerce has just been the focus. How are you managing to be at the right time in the right place for an omni-channel purchaser?
So really, the strength of Macy's and Bloomingdale's and Bluemercury is that we're omni-channel and we're omni-category. So what you have is you have customers that are shopping online, they want to come into a store and try it on, and they maybe are transacting on the couch later that night. So the opportunity to make it as convenient for the customer as possible, however and whenever they want to shop. So that's our beauty, and doing that with a national footprint, with a great website, is what we depend on.
And of course, why you've got such a great bird's eye perspective, because you do have Bloomingdale's for the higher end, more luxury purchaser, and then more income breadth when it comes to Macy's. What are we seeing in terms of the consumer? Are they going to be spending more? Are they going to be pulling back?
So you do have customers that are under pressure. And so when you think about the inflation is still high, it's abating from the change of the inflation rate from last year, but it's still higher than it was last year. And customers have got a limited budget. Some of it is they're spending it in experiences and then in our discretionary categories. So we want to make sure that we've got the right price points across that entire spectrum. But you still give gifts. And this is where Macy's and Bloomingdale's and Bluemercury shine. So when you have this gift, somebody on your gift list, we're going to have the right content for you at the right price point. And we spend from when Black Friday ends to where we are right now, we've been spending a year getting ready for that. And we do trial runs on Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day to make sure we've got the right gifts.
I think
we're ready.
You're ready. People are worried, analysts might be worried that you're kind of managing decline at the moment. What would you say to a comment like that?
Look, I think that if we weren't a department store today, we would invent one. So the idea about having multi-categories, being able to do that in multi-channels, we now have been able to get new categories in as a result of Marketplace, which is now online at both Bloomingdale's and in Macy's. So I bet on department stores. And obviously I made my career doing this. And it is it's still very, very relevant. We're obviously looking at where traffic is moving from on-mall to off-mall. We're obviously testing that in both Bloomingdale's with the Bloomies format and with Macy's with Macy's. And so we're going to be ready for where the customer is evolving. And we've got very strong assets to be able to do that, both on mall and obviously online.
Evolving into a world where we're all using chatbots and artificial intelligence are front and center. Are these the sort of areas of investment?
Yes, absolutely. Because when you think about AI and machine learning, think about when we have 40 million customers at Macy's, 4 million at Bloomingdale's, we know them very well. So to have all that data and be able to start to personalize content and values for those customers is where this is all going. How do you make your brand more relevant? And that is at a customer level. It's no longer broad-based promotion. It's the opportunity to be able to, I know Caroline, and based on what you buy, what you might be interested in, and to be able to serve that up in the way you want it served up is really the secret of success for an omnichannel retailer going forward.
You, of course, just mentioned throughout your career this is what you've been doing.
Yes.
For those who don't realize, you've worked at the Macy's brand for more than 40 years.
Yes.
And this is your last Black Friday.
Yes.
And of course, CEO since 2017. You have been thought of as a turnaround focus, the polarist, the way in which you have thought about personalization to e-commerce. You weathered, of course, the COVID in and of itself. Do you feel that you've got this Macy's where you want it to be as you look towards this being your last Black Friday?
Yeah, look, when I reflect back on my career, and certainly in my time as CEO, I didn't accomplish everything that was on my list. But look, the focus on relevant content, on amazing values, and on customer experience is clearly the path forward. And I couldn't be more excited about my successor, who is more than ready to be able to do this. He knocked the cover off the ball with respect to Bloomingdale's and what he was able to do there, how he was able to kind of help turn around the strategy of Bluemercury. He's now going to do that for Macy's Inc. So he's got a good game plan, and he's going to make it better.
All right, that of course is Jeff Gannett. He is Macy's CEO.
Jeff Gannett, Macy's CEO. Whoa, he saw what he said now. Hope y'all was paying attention to that. He's letting you know that, like, basically what I was saying, that the market is in stages right now, and it's at a stage now where, it's gearing up for the next rally. If it is so, would be the Christmas rally. And that's where you're seeing a lot of, that's why could be why prices holding up today, because people are buying for Christmas right now. They'll be thinking about that as well. Or, if they're not, they're negotiating price, trying to get it discounted for Christmas. That's what's going on right now. So I do see the spies coming down here just a little bit, but we're still in the same area. That's the whole thing. We're coming down, but we're still in the same area that we opened up. So we're not moving. to the point where, you know, things are gonna, it's like, oh, here come the next move. But we haven't got to that point yet. But you can see things are, you know, getting a little exhausted. Maybe the SPY's found resistance. That's what's going on. Triple Q's has found resistance. You know, and then you're seeing that's what's going on. It's just consolidating. Yeah. That's pretty much it right there, man. Wow. So we're in the stage. We're in the stages now. Like I said, could be topping out, man. Don't know if we are going up. We know it's not going to be too much higher from where we already are currently. So that's what you got to understand. But yeah, I don't see too much. The volume was winning on the put side, and it still is. Amazon is down $1 right now. But the volume is winning on the put side, but it's just not a lot. That's what's going on. So that's why you see the market it actually is going down, but we're staying in the same spot because it's not that much volume. But you know, to really flush us, so and then the call volume is close, basically almost you could say evenly matched with the put volume, but the put volume is just winning by maybe 20 to 30,000 more people. So that's the only difference right now, you guys. So looks like one of them days where we're just chilling, man. We're not gonna even risk anything big. It's not worth it. You know, you got a lot of stuff that's about to happen next week, obviously, and the week after that. The next 3 weeks, data and everything, things will be changing. So, that being said, we're going to take another quick break here. The market is mixed up here, as you can see. This is the Stock Market Live with LCAOD. We'll be right back.
Markets, headlines, and breaking news 24 hours a day at Bloomberg.com, on Bloomberg Television, and the Bloomberg Business app. This is a Bloomberg Business Flash.
It's 10:21 on Wall Street. We do check markets all day long here at Bloomberg. We have the S&P 500 index little changed right now at 45.57, up less than 0.1%. Has been fluctuating. The benchmark heading toward its fourth straight week of gains, and stocks will finish trading at 1 p.m. New York time in observance of Thanksgiving. Recommended close for the Treasury cash market will be 2 o'clock Wall Street time. The Dow up 109 points now, higher by 0.3%. NASDAQ down 28, decline there of 0.2%. 10-year yield 4.47%, with the 2-year right now 4.94%. Gold up 0.4% at $2,000.46 the ounce, while West Texas Intermediate crude down 0.7%, $76.55 a barrel. After a week of turmoil, expectations for the delayed OPEC Plus meeting have shifted. Saudi Arabia and Russia, leaders of the OPEC Plus coalition, are still largely expected to extend output curbs of just over 1 million barrels a day through the first quarter to shore up prices, according to a Bloomberg survey of analysts. ExxonMobil shares, right now they're up 0.8%. BP up 1.9%. And among other oil majors, Chevron up by 0.7%. I'm Charlie Pellet. That is a Bloomberg Business Flash.
All right, Charlie Pellet, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Carol Masser, Paul Sweeney, live here in our Bloomberg Interactive Broker Studio. We're doing a streaming thing, too. That's the internet, folks. Go over to youtube.com and search Bloomberg Radio. And guess what? Thanks to Tom Keene, we're now also in your dashboard with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It gives you access to every Bloomberg podcast, live audio feeds from Bloomberg Radio, print stories from Bloomberg News in audio form, and the latest headlines at the click of a button with Bloomberg News Now. How do you get it? Well, for John Tucker, this is good news. It's free with the latest version of the Bloomberg Business app. That's a Bloomberg Business app. Get it on your iPhone in the Apple App Store or on Google Play. Just download the app, connect your phone to your car, and get started. And it's all presented by a sponsor, Interactive Brokers. So how about that? I'm just noticing here, Carol, in this studio, we have experienced people. I'm not going to say old, but we have experienced broadcasters. Where are the kids today?
Where are the kids? What do you mean? Because they're not
we've
here?
got Charlie Pellet, Denise Pellegrini, Paul Sweeney.
Are you complaining that people aren't here again?
I'm just saying, why are the
Did you look
experienced
in the control
people
room?
here?
There's a bunch of kids in the control
Yeah,
room.
the kids in the control room. All right. Very good. They're in charge. All right. Let's get a sense here of kind of how this is playing out in terms of retail sales, holiday shopping. I tell you, my train was pretty full today with people. They were not coming into work. I think they were coming in to shop.
Agreed.
But let's check in with Julie Van Ullen. She's the Chief Revenue Officer of Rakuten. Julie, thanks so much for joining us here on Zoom here. You guys see kind of retail sales at the store level, and you kind of aggregated it up to kind of some big macro call here. How do you think the holiday shopping season is going to unwind this year? Because there's some stress on the consumer out there.
Yeah, well, I got to tell you guys, I am so excited with what I woke up to see today from a trend standpoint on our site. What we're seeing is that this is, I think the technical term has to be just a thoroughly bonkers year in terms of retailers and brands competing for consumer dollars in the form of promotions on their own sites and then layering on cash back and other incentives. And on the consumer front, already this morning, we're seeing a significant increase in shopping trips year over year.
Hey, Julie, just remind the world what Rakuten does and how you guys, because you've got a bunch of stores, you log on, right, consumers, and they can get deals. Those stores pay you, right, for sending them shoppers. Just remind us how big your network is in terms of members.
Yeah, we have 17 million shoppers shopping on the Rakuten site with about 4,000 partner stores. So those retailers and brands join Rakuten to attract the shoppers that are excited and rewarded to shop through Rakuten's platform to get cash back on the stores that they love so much.
So one of the things I wonder when I'm talking retail is, what do you compare what you're seeing today with? Is it going back to 2019 pre-pandemic, or is it from the peak kind of coming off the pandemic? Give us some perspective so that we get a real idea of how healthy the consumer is, or whether or not retailers are feeling some pain because they're offering higher incentives than they were before.
It's a great question, and I think it comes down to it being a very different year this year than it has been for the last two, because from a consumer standpoint, coming out of COVID, there were a lot of people who saved up dollars, right? So for the last couple of years, there was a pull forward of the holiday shopping season where consumers were shopping starting in October for gifting, and retailers met them where they were, and there was a spread of the amount of offers that were in market and discounts throughout the year. This year is a very different year because retailers knew that consumers had been patiently waiting given the different economic conditions coming into this year. So it's very, very consolidated around Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and essentially really the next 5 days. So yeah, I mean, it's just a very different look and feel this year. That said, I think brands are always cognizant about profitability. And so while we know that we need to compete for the consumer dollars, especially in a year like this year, so everyone's going to be super promotional right now, the smart brands think about how to pivot and change that up a little bit as we get into December.
Hey, Julie, is there any kind of go-to category here or gift that is going to drive this year? Is there something along the electronics front? What are people buying?
You're buying platform Uggs, aren't you buying
Oh, of
platform
course,
Uggs?
you're darn right.
That's the new thing. Sorry, go ahead, Julie.
Who doesn't love an UGG? That's what I want. Yeah, so I mean, right now we have over 800 brands on our site offering 12% cash back on top of the amazing deals they're already offering. And I can tell you from categories that we're already seeing growth coming out of, department stores is one, health and beauty, big, marketplaces, so things like Walmart and Target. And I think what you can tie that to is that the consumer isn't just looking for discretionary gifting spend. It's also how to get the best deals on essentials.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here from the quick break. Market is just definitely still consolidating, staying in the same range, you guys. It's creeping down just a little bit. It's not coming down fast, but it is coming down just a little bit. But then it's just staying to the point where it's still stuck actually in the same range. And I was writing that on the charts there momentarily, but that's what you see happening. Now I do see some standout names today as far as the stock market. We got what was it? Coinbase. Coinbase is up a lot right now today. Looking at how obviously Bitcoin is up. Coinbase is up a lot today though, $4 here. So they just been going up here from that whole hour, basically just been going straight up and still is right now. 107 to 114. Coinbase is taking off. So that's kind of holding the market up as well, you know. They see that moving up and holding up, then everything's going to hold up as well. So yeah, that's really the biggest leader across the board, man. I'm seeing today, Coinbase, you know, and Strategy. This is a crypto stock. They're up $15. So these are your leaders today, across the board right now. Uh, as far as the stocks, um, Ulta Beauty, ladies out there shopping for Black Friday, getting beautiful. They're up $8. So that's good thing for that, you know. But that's just part of the Dow Jones sector, and it's just holding up the overall market. That's what's going on. So now that you know what's holding up the overall market, you know that's pretty much your leaders today. I do see tech. Tech is having a bit of a pullback though. Adobe is down about $5. Google's on discount a little bit. Amazon starting their discount. But you gotta understand, you know, the tech, this there might not even be a discount for them. It might be the start of the selling for the tech. So pay attention closer today with the tech names for real. Because if you notice, they're not really pushing up anymore because they're really topped out. So what goes up must come down. Just one of those situations. Booking, holding is down $15. So a lot of traveling, you know, is on sale here today. And people not really doing too much moving, or already probably have traveled and is just waiting now for the next traveling sector, which is Christmas holiday. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. Microsoft is down about almost $2. So like I said, yeah, Nvidia's down $8 here at 480, 479. So yeah, they're coming down here now, and that's why, like I said, the tech, you gotta understand, this could really be the top forming here with the tech. So pay attention unless you know they buy that dip going further, obviously. But I think this could really be the top, one of those sneak get in at the top, buy last opportunities to buy cheap puts moments right here. Uh, Basically, from here to the end of the day, it's what's going on. You can kind of tell with the tech sector. So just be cautious of that and know that, you know, this could be an opportunity. Um, Toyota's up here about $4. Walt Disney's up about $1. So yeah, man, that's pretty much, like I said, the leaders and laggers for today. And today is the last basically day of this week of trading. So Next week is going to be very interesting. It is earnings and stuff going on next week as well. Let's see what we can go over first. Let's go over the cover art and what it stands for. Let's go over the AI companies that you can add to your watch list here while we got a little bit of time. So AI starts to add to your watch list, you guys. Microsoft, AMD, NVIDIA, PNW, Google, Salesforce, Meta, Apple, PLTR, Adobe, and you. All these companies right here are artificial intelligence stocks. They have something to do with the artificial intelligence, the AI. They have a lot to do. You see the whole market just rallied in the summer. This whole year the market rallied and then it came back down, but now it's back up because of the holiday. But these companies right here are your leaders. And it just goes to show you that a lot of people are buying into this AI agenda. And every time they do, they get their money's worth. So that's why today is Black Friday. You're going to see a discount on that, you know. You're going to see a discount on that today. Like I said, these AI stocks right here, you want to add them to your watch list because regardless, if the AI stuff is official as people say it's going to be, these are the names that are going to be very profitable because of it. If it's not, you know, these are the names that are going to give back because they brought into it, if that makes sense. So regardless, these companies are going to be profitable for future reference. So these are some companies. Just add them to your watch list. Just pay attention to them. Pay attention to how they move. See what they got going on. But these are the top AI names, and you just need to know that. You know that going forward, then everything, you should be good. You'll be good. You'll be in the mix of, you'll become rich, or you won't. So, but it's gonna happen with these names here. This is kind of what the future's holding. So yeah, let y'all get that screenshot there. Boom, boom. That's it. AI stocks to add to your watch list. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a quick little break here, man. Looks like the market, like I said, is just really not doing nothing at all today. The volumes, it's there enough to, it really could move if it wanted to, but it's not. You can tell it's controlled volume. They don't want to move it out the range. We're stuck in the range, and all over the board. Like I said, not only the SPY, but everywhere. See the SPY still in the same range from where I wrote earlier. Look, let me show you the rest of the chart here, over here. Same range right here. So until you get a break above or a break below, this market is just going to be boring. It's going to be boring action. It's gonna trick track. It's gonna frustrate you. It's gonna trick you and make you think like this is not worth it. But then, soon as you just give up, boom, that's where you're gonna see that move take place. So don't give up. Definitely don't give up, and just stay involved, and you'll be fine. Everything gonna be fine. Everything will work out. But we're gonna take a quick break here. This is the Stock Market Live with LCAOD. We'll be right back. Tune in to Bloomberg, see what they're talking about. If they're not talking about nothing, it looks like we're going to tune into Benzinga. If they're live, or they just ended their live stream. My guys at Benzinga. So it looks like Yahoo Finance. It is. We'll be right back.
Nothing more powerful than you, making your thing happen, really going for it, doing business
continue to increase, not least because the incredible amount of talent flowing into the space, as well as the money and the fact that pretty much all of big tech have become AI first companies. So I think we will continue to see these capabilities being developed at an exponential rate, as well as the adoption curve being higher than any kind of general technologies we've seen in the past. I think it'd be bigger than the internet. So when it comes to the world of work, and where the applications will be, that's really like asking how long is a piece of string. Because when you think of AI, it's more a meta technology than a technology itself. It's the technology that's going to enable platforms, it's going to enable applications, it's going to enable tools and products. So that's really what I see happening in the next few years with AI.
Yeah, my family was certainly trying to rage on large language models over Thanksgiving, but we got distracted by that food, Nina. Just lastly, while we've got you here, I got to ask, when you've got this type of partnership that Microsoft announced earlier this year with OpenAI, that came with a very hefty sum of capital that they're putting towards making sure that they've got the ability to develop on top of what OpenAI has already been able to introduce into the market. OpenAI burning through a lot of cash right now to make sure that ChatGPT can still run and everybody could run some kind of, just boneheaded search queries at times. But at the other end of this, you've got a company in Microsoft that looks at this play out. Do they lose confidence? Do they have any of that waver given the structure at OpenAI right now?
Well, I mean, the kind of word going around was that Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft, who actually, I think, emerged in this crisis looking almost like the only adult in the room, wasn't told, about what was about to happen before Sam Altman was fired, and that he was furious. Nonetheless, I think that they will continue to work with OpenAI because the fact of the matter is that they have built an incredible company that has pioneered sensational breakthroughs in artificial intelligence that have, in a short space of time, completely changed the landscape and have completely changed the world. I mean, the release of ChatGPT will be a historically seismic moment. And although there is a lot more competition, it isn't only the partnership between Microsoft and OpenAI. You see lots of flourishing partnerships. For example, Google's with Anthropic, or even if you look at who AWS is partnering up with, or the work that other companies like Meta are doing, there's enough kind of gains to go around. It's what is more interesting for me is just how much impetus and market-moving impetus there is with regards to the attention that all of big tech and frontier AI companies are doing now to actually really commercializing these capabilities.
Yeah, fascinating insight and analysis as always. Nina Schick, who is the author, advisor, and speaker specializing in generative AI. Nina, great to see you. Thanks so much for taking the time. Thanks. Well, investors are nervously eyeing what happens today as Black Friday kicks off what is traditionally considered the start of major holiday shopping. Our next guest says that retailers are no longer reliant on Black Friday and Cyber Monday deal days that we've all seen, as holiday shopping has started earlier this season. Let's bring in JLL President of Retail, Naveen Jaggi, to discuss more. Great to see you, Naveen. Help us break down what you're seeing from your perspective here and the expectations going into this holiday shopping season versus years past.
Oh, well, good morning. Pleasure to be here. I think the first thing we can note is that the holiday season for most retailers began in October, not Black Friday. I think Black Friday is the official kickoff period, but retailers started promoting quite heavily into mid-October. The reason why is because they were trying to capture that dollar by the U.S. consumer, which we noticed is pulling back a bit over the past 2 months. So how do you get their attention? By making those promotions start quite earlier. To me, that's a good sign. Now, as much as we keep talking about sales turning negative and consumer sentiment moving southward, here's what I will say. The U.S. consumer is as resilient as ever. And they proved time and time again that they will spend when they've been given the opportunity to spend. And no better example than when we came out of the pandemic in 20, and we saw the whiplash at a massive 16 to 70% year over year in holiday sales from 20 to 21 to show, look for the U.S. consumer to surprise us this holiday season. I predict between 5 and 6% above last year trends.
Naveen, what are you seeing at JLL just in terms of leasing activity from retailers and how some of their strategy maybe has shifted or adjusted as a result of what you were just saying in terms of what consumers are spending on and some of the changes that we saw take place during the pandemic?
Well, I think what we're seeing, first of all, is leasing volume, broadly speaking, nationally is down about 12%. Now, where's that reflected? Well, that's reflected in your standard soft goods and your big box retailers not signing as many leases in 24 as they did in 23 and 22. However, what we are seeing is a continued shift of spend away from hard items, products, furniture, electronics, and experiences. And we've read about the Taylor Swift impact in those markets. We've heard about Beyonce and U2 and others. People are traveling more, as the airline industry stocks will show. So I think right now, more than anything else, we're starting to see U.S. consumers over the last 12 months move to more experiential retail spend, which isn't unexpected after being shut down and locked down for coming on 18 to 24 months, depending on where you live.
Yeah, look, I for one cannot wait to visit the Sphere in Vegas. So I think many people who have been able to contribute to and take part in the experience economy, they've no doubt enjoyed it, but this certainly has impacted some of the goods producing and product side of the industry. And when you think more broadly about where the consumer health is sitting right now, how would you describe the consumer health from your perspective?
I think the consumer health is actually quite good. And here's what I'll say. Look, every year we've seen, every 4 years during an election cycle, consumers get a little muted in their spend. So now we have two wars going on in the Middle East and in Eastern Europe. Now we have an election cycle coming up in the next couple of months. First primaries, I believe, 8 weeks from now. That usually sends a signal to the U.S. consumer to wait, watch, and see what happens to the economy. And so the consumer is fairly healthy. I think that we're entering a cycle that, combined with a lot of forces, is going to see some muted retail sales over the next roughly 6 months. But I would look forward to a really sharp uptick in sales in the second half of next year, most likely lined up to anticipated interest rate cuts.
I mean, in terms of the outperformers of what you're seeing from those who lease from you, who is outperforming, who's best positioned, and for the consumers that are still spending in this environment, what are they buying?
Well, we've seen some really good numbers coming out of retailers like Abercrombie, and I think that's a good example of a retailer that's done quite well. Lululemon does quite well. I think when you see these retailers that have shifted the way they market to the consumer, and they give the consumer a specific experience and a very, very connected experience to their brand loyalty, brand alliance, that's one sector I continue to think I believe in very heavily. Number two, you can't minimize the value of the discount retail sector. Ever since 2009 and 2010, we've seen the discount retailer, the value retailer, take more and more share away from the legacy retailers. So whether it's Ross Dress for Less, TJ Maxx, Burlington, we continue to see those brands grow and grow and more. And they're taking those sales away from whom? Kohl's, Macy's, as two examples. Meanwhile, I look for Walmart and Target, who is the kind of the bread and butter of retailing in America. I see them continue to do well in 24 and 25.
At the same time, when you think about all of these, both the names that we had up on screen and some of the names that you mentioned as well, they're trying to trim overhead or at least be extremely cost disciplined wherever possible. Has that led any of them to come back and look for more favorable lease terms, look for more favorable terms that give them the opportunity to reduce some of that overhead right now?
Many retailers actually restructured their leases back in 20 and 21. As the pandemic really hit hard in the retail community, as we all saw living through it, they restructured their leases. It's very difficult for a retailer to restructure leases in 21 and come back in 23 and 24 and do it all over again. Healthy retailers made those adjustments, got their lease terms fixed and settled. They did some blend and extends, an example, to get some more term on their leases. To see that happening again in 24 is probably not likely. You'll see some of it happen, but I think mostly the retailers have fixed their fleet for the long term, and now we just have to go through this kind of what I call muted environment as we go through the election cycle and look to the 2024 midterms afterwards into October, November, December. We'll see good retail sales.
Naveen, always great to get your perspective. Thanks so much for joining us here. JLL, President of Retail. Thanks.
Thank you.
Keep right here on Yahoo Finance. We've got all your market action ahead. We'll be right back. Thanksgiving yesterday has many of us feeling just a little bit sluggish and maybe starting to think about the holiday season getting back to the gym. Well, the gym and fitness industry we know is entering a very critical time. It's worth about $7 billion with several franchises and companies vying for consumers. So do hiring practices and also locations of those gyms impact consumer experience. Like many fitness franchises, Orange Theory has been innovating its classes and adding locations to push growth this year. For more on this, we want to bring in Dave Long. He's the CEO and co-founder of Orange Theory. Dave, it's good to see you. So first, before we get into some of those growth plans, I'm curious, just taking a step back a bit, where does the fitness space stand today? We talked about so many of the changes that took place during the pandemic. How is what you're seeing today compared to what we saw 3 years ago?
First of all, happy Thanksgiving. Great to see you. I think it's been a consistent shift back to understanding that consumers want in real life fitness. It's a really important part of them getting the results they want, being accountable to show up, and also the communities that surround great fitness studios. Although digital is still alive and not going anywhere, I think there's always going to be a blend. But what we're seeing is the cornerstone for most of our consumers is the in real life portion of this.
Dave, I always love getting your insights on the fitness space here, because when I think about my own experiences, and I've been to a couple Orange Theory sessions. I went to one most recently, and our team knows this very well, Birmingham, Alabama. And it's amazing how replicable the experience is across locations here and what your staff is able to do. But all that considered, when you think about pricing mechanisms, especially in some of these different regions where consumers are thinking about how much they're paying for a single class, or if they're getting a package, or just how much they're spending into that experience, have you seen that have to moderate, especially given the fact that many consumers, perhaps around the Thanksgiving table this year, inflation might have been a topic of conversation?
Yeah, it's a great question. It's been very top of mind for us, and we've even gone through some small price increases over the last few years. I would say we're probably still behind the curve of what a lot of pricing is for studio, and we have done a little bit more promotional activity. What we really understand is that we need to show the value to the consumer, and so offering a trial class to come in and try it, or even a promotional offer for the first period of time has been really effective, because once the consumer comes through and they see how effective and different what we have to offer is, it kind of takes price out of the mix at that point. Whereas if they don't know what Orange Theory is and they're just looking at a price point, I think in their mindset could be very different.
When you say behind the curve in some of the pricing strategy, does that mean further price increases could be expected?
It's very much a regional outlook that we take, and it's something that is looked at by the franchise network, because ultimately they have control over the pricing that they look at a couple of times a year. Primarily, what we're looking at is what are the things that we can impact to have our members have adherence, where they stay with the brand consistently, multiple times a week, because that's where they see the value, because they're getting the results. And what we're looking at is length of stay. How long does a member stay with us, and when they leave, how soon after do they come back? So that's really the driver that drives pricing and drives everything else that we do.
Dave, what are you seeing on the worker front in terms of the labor shortage? We've talked about that time and time again, affecting maybe some of your other competitors within the industry. Are you able to find the workers that you need at this point in order to run the number of classes that you had initially planned?
We are, and I think we've built a reputation and a muscle over now 14 plus years of being just a fantastic place to work. Obviously, our franchisees govern and lead their staffs all around the world. We provide a tremendous amount of training that the franchisees deliver to really set up the staff for success. And we were talking about the fitness professionals, the coaches, because of that reputation, because of the way the structure is, they are able to impact a lot of members throughout the day and teach multiple classes. So the income streams and things for them are real and are important. And that's allowed us to have just a tremendous amount of retention with our coaches, our fitness professionals. Sometimes, front of the house staff that I think all retailers deal with is continuing to be challenging. But again, we're nuanced in that we're looking for folks that want to be part of a high energy brand, want to be outgoing and engage with members. And because of that, we tend to have really good luck finding the right amount of staff in each individual location. Also, it's all about culture. Our franchisees just provide a tremendous supportive culture at these studios. And again, that's often the difference especially for the younger generations, is they want to go to a place where they want to be part of something special and have a positive interaction, during their workday.
Dave, just a fun one for you, and we only have about 15 seconds here, but the treadmill makes a big difference at a lot of these locations too. I've tried out a couple of your competitors, the treadmill, some of them manual, and then they, of course, have kind of the hybrid functionality with it. And it jumps a little bit when you're switching gears here. What is the strategy in making sure that you've got the equipment that people are going to want to come back, continue to use, and feel like they're getting a good workout? Because I don't know, man, I didn't love it. We did a class together recently too.
So it goes back to R&D and making the experience perfect for the members. We've been perfecting this treadmill with our partner for now 14 years. So making it the lowest impact on the joints, making it very responsive to touch controls, and taking member feedback. We get like almost 1 million pieces of member feedback a month. Everything from what they like and don't like about our treadmills, about our rowers, about every second of the class. We constantly use that feedback loop to improve not only the science-backed workout, but every piece of equipment like you mentioned.
Dave, you just mentioned feedback, and that triggered my memory to something. I believe I read this about you, that you personally answer every customer complaint or every customer inquiry to Orange Theory. Why, and how are you able to keep up with all that?
It's funny. I was just looking at some of them this morning while I was here waiting, and most go to most of the franchisees and the studio teams, like 99.9% are being fielded. But sometimes people just want to reach out to me either through a social handle or an email, and I just want to know that if they reach out, that I'm going to respond to them. Usually, it's finding the best place for them to go so they can get the answer that they're looking for. And there's all types of questions about the workout, about their heart rates. And so I think that's what our brand's about, is about helping people. So for me, it's worth that time each day. And also I get a ton of just really heartwarming stories, and people just want to express what the brand has done for them. So it's honestly a lot more positive than negative, but even the negative obviously helps us get stronger and better.
Dave.
That's what's up, man. All right, man. It looks like the market is about to close here. It's 11 a.m. I'm approaching 11 a.m. And the SPY is in the same spot. It looks like we're getting a little pop off the bottom, though, from where it's at. Still the same range, though. Nothing's changing. Nothing's changing at all. I was thinking we're probably going to take a little, I guess we can take like a little, not like a full lunch break, but maybe like a 30-minute break. And we'll just play tunes, man, and keep the charts up. Unless, let me know in the chat, unless y'all want to just continue to just hear stuff like Yahoo Finance and Bloomberg people talk, then I'll just keep that stuff rolling. But if not, man, we can just play some tunes and just chill and just kind of just watch the charts, continue to watch the charts and see what direction is heading. It looks like we're gonna give y'all the level 2 here before we end the live stream, but it looks like the market is reaching its topping point. To me, is what it looks like right now. But this could be another breaking point. We just never know. We're gonna find out eventually as the market keeps continuing to tick and climb higher. Yeah, SPY bouncing right now. Back to the opening bell number. Big pop at the bottom off AMD. Triple Q's a little mini pop off the 388.50. RSI is getting crazy on the VIX here. The VIX is going down even more, so no volatility means more buying. Well, yeah. So music. Y'all chose music. Y'all choosing music. Y'all choosing music over the hearing. Y'all don't want to hear them talk. All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna play some of my music. And we'll be back in the market. Since the market closed at 1, the market closed at 1, right? Fuck it. We'll be back. We'll be back at 12. Well, the market closed at 1. We're gonna take an hour lunch. We'll be back at 12. Y'all go enjoy your time, man. It's a holiday. Ain't no point to just be sitting here and staring at some stuff that we long term is settled. It's straight, obviously. So we ain't about to jump in there and try to force nothing right now because ain't nothing happening. So we're going to take an hour lunch. We'll be back at 12 p.m. You guys, the market does close at 1 p.m. Remember that, though. So we'll only have an hour left to go over everything we're going to go over. yeah, we'll be back in an hour, man. You guys enjoy your lunch, enjoy your little mini break here. Spot getting a little pop here right now. We'll see y'all in a little bit. This is the Stock Market Live with LCAOD.
Life ain't hard, put it in hard. Life ain't hard, put it in hard. Shit ain't hard, shit ain't hard, shit ain't hard. Life ain't hard, shit ain't hard, shit ain't hard, shit ain't hard. Put it in hard, put it in hard. Life ain't hard, life ain't hard, life ain't hard. Life ain't hard, life ain't hard. Put it in hard, shit ain't hard, shit ain't hard. Life ain't hard, put it in hard, shit ain't hard, shit ain't hard. Life ain't hard. You bragging too much, you thinking too much, you ain't humble enough. This was hard. Just trying to stay sane, and just trying to stay main, and just trying to stay plain. That shit hard. But life ain't hard. Other than that, put up your guard, you good God. Fuck your bar, I don't go far. What you talk? Niggas talk this, niggas talk that. That's why you let it get say. I go fuck, niggas know what's up, niggas know me. I'm in the beat, I'm in the streets. I got beef with these niggas that got me with me. And I don't go fuck if you got some beef. Well, let it be, cause I'm gonna eat. Nigga, that's every day. This shit a feast. Life ain't hard, nigga. I'm getting that money, little boy. You still in the mama with your house. I ain't even trip at the door. You still in the house with your mama. I do so turned up, boy. My breath be talking so beggars. My life ain't hard for me, down. Nah. Life ain't hard. Put it in God. Life ain't hard. Put it in God. Shit ain't hard. Shit ain't hard. Shit ain't hard. Life ain't hard. Shit ain't hard. Shit ain't hard. Shit ain't hard. Put it in God. Put it in God. Life ain't hard. Life ain't hard. Life ain't hard. Life ain't hard, life ain't hard, put up your guard, shit ain't hard, shit ain't hard, life ain't hard, put up your guard, shit ain't hard, shit ain't hard, life ain't hard, nigga kill they family, that shit hard, why you wanna kill your family, oh God, you better get it together, cause my niggas scramble like eggs, my niggas scramble like gambling, yeah, flipping that money, but it's legal, I'm in the stocks, just like some Pringles, I let it stack. I'm like Regals, I let it stack. I'm like Regals, run it back. Niggas is pack. You get lack, or get whack on this Mac. No tic-tac, I don't even trap, I don't even pack. I ain't even clap, I don't even give a fuck what you talking about. Nigga, I relapse, I relapse, it came back, I OD, yeah. That's over days, yeah. You thought it was OD? Man, it's LCAOD. Life ain't hard. Put it in God. Life ain't hard. Put it in God. Shit ain't hard. Shit ain't hard. Shit ain't hard. Life ain't hard. Shit ain't hard. Shit ain't hard. Shit ain't hard. Put it in God. Put it in God. Life ain't hard. Life ain't hard. Life ain't hard. Life ain't hard, life ain't hard, put up your guard, shit ain't hard, shit ain't hard, life ain't hard, put up your guard, shit ain't hard, shit ain't hard, yeah. What I say? Oh, why would I waste my time with you? 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 Why can't you not see the love? Why can't you not see it's true? Why can't you waste my time with you? Why would I waste my time with you? Why can't you waste my time with you? Why would I waste my time with you? Why would I waste my time with you? Why would I waste my time with you? Girl, your love is just so deep, and your love is just so smart. Girl, your girl got me, she's green, she's green. And I can't even play, and I can't even see them. My mind can't even think without you. And it is okay, cause I'ma live to fight another day like Craig Daddy said. Ooh, that is okay, and I'ma live to fight another day like Craig Daddy said. Ooh, I never waste my time on you, I always got my money up when every time you say come through. And I did, so baby, I'm true. And I did, so baby, I'm you. And I did, baby, I'm ooh. Baby, I'm mine. You know what's up with that. And I ain't even funny. I ain't even laughing. I'm just trying to tell you something. Laughing and pain just gon' get you up to nothing. Why would I waste my time with you? 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 I'm smoking on this purple gas. That shit got me sent for the loo. Yeah, all the berries ballin', baby. Ballin' in the berry. And yeah, I've been ballin', baby. Yeah, I've been ballin', baby. You picking that phone up, you ain't callin', baby. So I wasted my time with you. 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 Baby, I'm through. I said I'm through. I'm through. Somebody pass me my lighter. It's a freestyle. It's up top, man. I'm trying to keep it clean. I'm trying to be seen. One night, I got that black high. They say, Lenny, you too high. But I ain't tryna be cool. I ain't tryna be cool. This the sun, sit down, go to school. I ain't tryna be cool. I ain't tryna be cool. This that sun, sit down, go to school. I ain't tryna be cool. 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 This that sun, sit down, go to school. School rocks. School rocks, you can learn everything you want. School rocks, sit down, pay attention, don't talk back. Niggas know what's up, niggas know where it ain't. I don't give a motherfucker, I'm getting money, what you think? Hey, I'm getting money, what you think? Hey, take care, take care, take care, take care. Roll out, it's fair. Go up, go down, it's there, it's here. My mind be racing. I'm here, I'm there. You here, you there. We here, we here. I'm here. I did it, came up. I'm committed. You did it, I'm committed. You sent it, I sent it. We sent it, you sent it. We sent it. We swipe, we win it, we win it, we win it. Shit reverse though. It can be a fucking curse though. If you're running your mouth, I hope your shit go down south. I hope your shit go down south. Like my bitch going down south, but we ain't gonna talk that now. This ain't about no fucking bitch. Man, that bitch ain't shit. Man, she lied on my list. Man, she lied on my list. Then she asked for some dick. Then this shit got twisted. Then I said, ain't no twister, but this ain't no game. You can't get it. You can't fit it. You can't fit in with my team. I'm committed. Yeah, I said it when I said it. Then I know that I did it when I did it. If I did it, then you know that you did it too. So that's all I know, that I did it, boo. Every nigga talked against me, they dead, ooh. Damn, man, they dead, ooh. And I don't even brag about that. I just ask God, why is it as like that? Damn, I done did some fucked up shit, but I know I'm gon' die. But it ain't lit, yeah, it ain't lit to be talking about death. That's why I'm even gon' get on that subject to death. You get it? Don't talk about death, don't get on the subject to death. These niggas ain't got death. They run out of breath. They run out of breath, yeah. Hey, they run out of breath. Hey, but I'ma step, when I'ma step with that 4-5. I step with my hands, yeah, I got hands. It don't matter what you wanna do, leave you in the sand. Knock a nigga down, leave his hands, yeah, the land. Rest in peace, that's my man's. That's my man's. Yeah, that's my man. Yeah, the land, rest in peace, that's my man. I was in the hood, on the west, man. Yeah, we got it in the best, man. Niggas is some real trappers. Real trappers speak up for the real trap. Yeah. From a city where it's be kill. From a city where it's be kill. And that shit is real. Ain't no fucking square. Niggas gon' get the deal. I was gonna write, I said I'ma talk the truth. I'ma tell just what happened to my city, dude. But I ain't snitching, I ain't telling that rude. You won't catch me in them red or blues. You won't catch me in them red or blues. You won't catch me in them red or blues. My gun like a night snooze. You won't catch me in them red or blues. Nah, you won't catch me. Unsolved murders, shit hefty, shit hefty, shit heavy. My words fucked up, my shit leveraged. My paper running like a faucet. I'm getting money in the morning. I'm getting money. Good morning. You can get it too. Get off the streets, learn something. Shit so real. Niggas in the field, they just feel like they gotta kill. It's Shottsbury. I understand the deal. I've been here all my life. I'm an OG in the field. Whether you like it or like it not, your bitch gon' come over and throw twine. My baby mama, that moved on. She moved on. It's all cool. But I ain't even tripping that way. She said I still can get the kids today. I told her it's marriage all the way. Highway, on that highway. Highway to heaven. I'd rather teach the preacher reverend. I'd rather teach and preach the reverend. Cause they don't even understand they message. Everybody look at it different. The world getting crazier, people tripping. But I ain't never slipping on my pimpin'. You get popped like a pimple. They say retire that line, but that shit real. What they else wanna talk about? The deals? Or deal or not? Or the deal or the twat? Cause it's what it is. Bitches will try. Bitches will try. These bitches will try. It's pressed to shine. What the fuck that sign? That shit is legal. They call OnlyFans. That shit is legal. They call OnlyFans. But that's the life we chose. And that's the life we rose. I'ma pull out the rose gold for my homies though. Mama the silence bros. Mama the silence bros. Mama the silence hoes. Cause I know you gotta get that dough. However it go, however it go. Shottsbury, stop by the killing. They listen to drugs, and shit get ridiculous. And listen to drugs, this shit get ridiculous. You should be on drugs, come on, pay attention. D-R-U-G-S, drugs. That song was the best. Don't you remember that? Don't do drugs, cats. Remember that. Don't do drugs, kids. This shit get real. You gotta watch how you live. Cause one day you here, and the next shit gone. This shit is real. I had to put it in a song. I've been getting money. Niggas know I'm chasing it, they funny. Yeah, I've been getting money. I'm chasing it, they pockets funny. You should hear me, your boys are done mad. Another one down, he bites the dust. But I ain't even got a fuss. Know what? I'm not even trying to cuss. Guess what? Stop the paper, wind it up. Learn a lesson. You get stuck. Like this shit is smoking. This shit is real. This shit ain't no game in that damn field. Niggas gotta stop playing around, for real. Especially if we got kids, we gotta teach them, for real. Guns ain't the way, but guns will fucking do it. It'll get you out of here, it'll have your career ruined. Yeah, but it's about your mindset, or sometimes it ain't about. Cause you can be in and out of some shit that you ain't got no business about. Get it? So don't run your mouth, don't even talk, nigga, don't ever tell a thing. Yeah, just pay attention, like a bird, flap your wings. Let's hit it, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm running up. I got the chicken. I'm running up. I snatched your brother. Don't know I did it. I don't give no fuck. I tell them what's up, my nigga. I'm just like, yeah, let's get this fucking money, nigga. Work 9 to 5 if you got to. I said work 12 hours if you got to. Because they're not playing. The system is full. I said they not playing. The system is full. I'm getting ruder, and I don't give a fuck. I don't even think that's a word, but I'm back to the verse, I'm back to the dash. I'm going really fast. My mind is like my money, and I'm staying on track. Let's get it, let's get it, let's roll it, let's get it, let's make it, let's get it. Look at it, who with it? When the hook back, I did it. When the hook back, who did it? When the hook back, who ready? When the hook back, I'm finished. I've been getting money. Niggas know I'm chasing it, they funny. Yeah, I've been getting money. I'm chasing it, they pockets funny. If you hear me, your boys are done mad. Another one down, he bites the dust. But I ain't even got a fuss. Know what? I'm not even trying to cuss. Guess what? Stop the paper, wind it up. Learn a lesson. You get stuffed. Like the shit you smoking, the shit is real. The shit ain't no game in that damn field. Niggas gotta stop playing around, for real. Especially if we got kids, we gotta teach them, for real. Guns ain't the way, but guns will fucking do it. It'll get you out of here, it'll have your career ruined. Yeah, but it's about your mindset, or sometimes it ain't about. Cause you can be in and out of some shit that you ain't got no business about. Get it? So don't run your mouth, don't even talk, nigga, don't ever tell a thing. Yeah, just pay attention, like a bird, flap your wings. Let's hit it, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm running up. I got the chicken. I'm running up. I snatched your brother. Don't know I did it. I don't give no fuck. I tell them what's up, my nigga. I'm just like, yeah, let's get this fucking money, nigga. Work 9 to 5 if you got to. I said work 12 hours if you got to. Because they're not playing. The system is full. I said they not playing. The system is full. I'm getting ruder, and I don't give a fuck. I don't even think that's a word, but I'm back to the verse, I'm back to the dash. I'm going really fast. My mind is like my money, and I'm staying on track. Let's get it, let's get it, let's roll it, let's get it, let's make it, let's get it. Look at it, who with it? When the hook back, I did it. When the hook back, who did it? When the hook back, who ready? When the hook back, I'm finished.
Alright. Go Spizzy. Still alive. I'm on my grind. Nigga, you lying. Nigga, you lying.
Oh yeah, oh boy, this shit bang.
I'm on my grind. Pussy overpower, nigga, you lying. It's money overpower, I'm on my grind. Pushing packs, packs all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on my grind. Pussy overpower, nigga, you lying. It's money over power, I'm on my grind. Pushing packs all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on my grind. I'm really at the paper, I'm on the money mission. I'm really at the paper, I gotta get it, nigga. I'm chasing all these checks for my family, nigga. I'm chasing all these racks, I need some Benjis, nigga. I'm grinding for that back and gotta keep some Zaza packs in. I got a couple 20s, but I need 100 Jackson. I got a couple fronted cause these pussy niggas taxing. I got a couple 100 rounds if you think I'm lacking. I'm on my grind, I'm on my grind. Ain't no need in asking. I want it all, I want it all. Please don't ask no questions. These niggas line, that's why I keep that maxing. These niggas line, that's why I keep it blessing. I'm on my grind. Pussy overpower, nigga, you lying. It's money overpower, I'm on my grind. Pushing packs all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on my grind. Pussy overpower, nigga, you lying. It's money overpower, I'm on my grind. Pushing packs all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on my grind. I'm on my grind, trying to stay away from sales and doing time. Niggas always lying on my line. If I was blood, I would put this shit on shine. I got a son, so you know that baby shine. I got the bread, so you know I hold the line. You niggas tell it, I'm starting to think you're 69. Kick flip, push, I'm on my grind. I got a bad bitch with me, so you know I want and dine. I'd rather have a premium contract than a prime, like Amazon. I'm on my grind. I stack and flip like a boss, more like a dime. Yeah, I'm the one, like LeBron, the chosen one. Pussy overpower, nigga, you lying. It's money overpower, I'm on my grind. Pushing packs all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on my grind. Pussy overpower, nigga, you lying. It's money overpower, I'm on my grind. Pushing packs all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on my grind.
Dang, y'all got my phone buzzing for that one. Chat, I'm gonna replay it
Go
for
spit.
you. That's our favorite one, ain't it?
Student. I'm on my grind. Nigga, you lying. Nigga, you lying.
Oh yeah, oh boy, this shit bang.
I'm on my grind. Pussy overpower, nigga, you lying. It's money overpower, I'm on my grind. Pushing packs all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on my grind. Pussy overpower, nigga, you lying. It's money overpower, I'm on my grind. Pushing packs all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on my grind. I'm really at the paper, I'm on the money mission. I'm really at the paper, I gotta get it, nigga. I'm chasing all these checks for my family, nigga. I'm chasing all these racks, I need some Benjis, nigga. I'm grinding for that back and gotta keep some Zaza packs in. I got a couple 20s, but I need 100 Jackson. I got a couple fronted cause these pussy niggas taxing. I got a couple 100 rounds if you think I'm lacking. I'm on my grind, I'm on my grind. Ain't no need in asking. I want it all, I want it all. Please don't ask no questions. These niggas line, that's why I keep that maxing. These niggas line, that's why I keep it blessing. I'm on my grind. Pussy overpower, nigga, you lying. It's money overpower, I'm on my grind. Pushing packs all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on my grind. Pussy overpower, nigga, you lying. It's money overpower, I'm on my grind. Pushing packs all the time. I'm on my grind. I'm on my grind. I'm on my grind, trying to stay away from sales and doing time. Niggas always lying on my line. If I was blood, I would put this shit on shine. I got a son, so you know that baby shine. I got the bread, so you know I hold the line. You niggas tell it, I'm starting to think you're 69. Kick flip, push, I'm on my grind. I got a bad bitch with me, so you know I want and dine. I'd rather have a premium contract than a prime, like Amazon. I'm on my grind. can flip like a boss, more like a dime. Yeah, I'm the one, like LeBron, the chosen one. Pussy overpowered, nigga, you lying. It's money overpower, I'm on my grind. Pushing packs all the time. I'm on my grind, I'm on my grind. Pussy overpowered, nigga, you lying. It's money overpower, I'm on my grind. Pushing packs all the time. I'm on my grind, I'm on my grind. Oh boy, you ain't dumb on this one. One rack, go spizzy, go, just grab, go spizzy. Let's get it. Boy, you a bitch, yeah, you a hoe. I got a nigga addict, boy, you gotta go. Heard you drop a dime, yeah, you a pro. Snitching on your team, yeah, you a joke. I got what you need, you gon' get what you want. Pull a nigga card, ace is gon' show. Bitch, pull a nigga card, ace is gon' show. Boy, you a bitch, yeah, you a hoe. I got a nigga addict, boy, you gotta go. Heard you drop a dime, yeah, you a pro. Snitching on your team, yeah, you a joke. I got what you need, you gon' get what you want. Pull a nigga card, ace is gon' show. Nigga, pull a nigga card, ace is gon' show. Yeah, bitch, fuck, nigga, I'm the Joker. I don't give a fuck what you want. I am Batman in the locust. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. These niggas cannot hold me. Use a hoe, use a bitch, cause I fucked your bitch on the low, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I know you're a hoe. I was at the door. She said open. I said, what's up? I came in, nigga, you know I got it pullin'. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about you bitches. I'm getting this money. I've been running it up every day, and you fucking running. Boy, you a bitch. Boy, you a hoe. Gotta keep a Glock, gotta keep a pole. Yeah, you a bitch. Yeah, you some toast. Put some cheese on them. Yeah, you gone. Got a lot of kush, got a lot of strong. Roll a nigga up, I got him by the zone. Boy, you a bitch. Leave me alone. You running with your partner, trying to lead them on. No, this ain't this, and no, this ain't that. I'ma spit this bitch, and this one rag. Boy, you a bitch. Boy, you a joke. I stay with that Glock, and if I go broke, I'm running down on ops, and that's on bro, nigga. Yeah, I'm running down on ops, and that's on bro, nigga. Go spizzy, one rank. One rank. Go spizzy, go, just grab, go spizzy. Let's get it. Boy, you a bitch, yeah, you a hoe. I got a nigga addict, boy, you gotta go. Heard you drop a dime, yeah, you a pro. Snitching on your team, yeah, you a joke. I got what you need, you gon' get what you want. Pull a nigga card, ace is gon' show. Bitch, pull a nigga card, ace is gon' show. Boy, you a bitch, yeah, you a hoe. I got a nigga addict, boy, you gotta go. Heard you drop a dime, yeah, you a pro. Snitching on your team, yeah, you a joke. I got what you need, you gon' get what you want. Pull a nigga card, ace is gon' show. Nigga, pull a nigga card, ace is gon' show. Yeah, bitch, fuck, nigga, I'm the Joker. I don't give a fuck what you want. I am Batman in the locust. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. These niggas cannot hold me. Use a hoe, use a bitch, cause I fucked your bitch on the low, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I know you're a hoe. I was at the door. She said open. I said, what's up? I came in, nigga, you know I got it pullin'. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about you bitches. I'm getting this money. I've been running it up every day, and you fucking running. Boy, you a bitch. Boy, you a hoe. Gotta keep a Glock, gotta keep a pole. Yeah, you a bitch. Yeah, you some toast. Put some cheese on them. Yeah, you gone. Got a lot of kush, got a lot of strong. Roll a nigga up, I got him by the zone. Boy, you a bitch. Leave me alone. You running with your partner, trying to lead them on. No, this ain't this, and no, this ain't that. I'ma spit this bitch, and this one rag. Boy, you a bitch. Boy, you a joke. I stay with that Glock, and if I go broke, I'm running down on ops, and that's on bro, nigga. Yeah, I'm running down on ops, and that's on bro, nigga. Go spizzy, one rank. Riding around the shots, bitch, trying to find a lick. Treat it like the job, gotta make a pick. If you talking slick, then you gon' be sick. Tired of all this struggle, it don't make no sense. Riding around the shots, bitch, trying to find a lick. Treat it like the draft, gotta make a pick. If you talking slick, then you gon' be sick. Tired of all this struggle, it don't make no sense. Riding around the shots, bitch, trying to find a lick. Treat it like the draft, gotta make a pick. If you talking slick, then you gon' be sick. Tired of all this struggle, it don't make no sense. Riding around the shots, bitch, trying to find a lick. Treat it like the draft, gotta make a pick. If you talking slick, then you gon' be sick. Tired of all the struggle, it don't make no sense. It really don't, that's why I'm on these songs. I can't do no wrong or no harm with my bones. Get high like Cheech and Chong, and you know what I'm on. I be riding with bad bitches, not wearing thongs. She want me to put her on, but I tell that bitch go home. I ain't never home like XXX, I'm all alone. Oh, I'm like satellite, I be so far gone. Never afraid Jizzy Drake, but got plans in the dome. God's playing in the dome. Never afraid Jizzy Drake, God's playing in the dome. Y'all be playing on the phone. Feds watching, what's going on? I been fucking right. Solo in the Draco in the back, that shit is high. I be fucking slide. There's some shots for lingo, shout out to Cap Knowledge. Riding around in shots, bitch, trying to find a lick. Treat it like the draft, gotta make a pick. If you talking slick, then you gon' be sick. Tired of all this struggle, it don't make no sense. Riding around in shots, bitch, trying to find a lick. Treat it like the draft, gotta make a pick. If you talking slick, then you gon' be sick. Tired of all this struggle, it don't make no sense. Riding around in shots, bitch, trying to find a lick. Treat it like the draft, gotta make a pick. If you talking slick, then you gon' be sick. Tired of all this struggle, it don't make no sense. Riding around in shots, bitch, trying to find a lick. Treat it like the draft, gotta make a pick. If you talking slick, then you gon' be sick. Tired of all this struggle, it don't make no sense. Nigga, I did all that trapping for you, you ain't do no trapping for me. Nigga, I'm the one got the city on hold, they call, they ask for peace. Damn, I don't get no time for nothing, the nigga just want some peace. They hit my phone every day like a Thanksgiving feast. I'm walking around with fat pockets, all four on no beats. That's OD, I'm ill, so my money let it spread. I like it fresh, I like it clean. Do you know what I mean? I like it fresh, I like it clean. Do you know what I mean? Shit ain't never been sweet. This ain't no peas, you can go first round pick for your cup of tea. Or I can treat you like it's deep, the blue hunters like the sea. Make your choice, make your pick, what it's gon' be. If it's beef, we gon' eat like it's fucking blown egg. If it's beef, we gon' eat like it's fucking blown egg. Ride around the shots, bitch, tryna find a leg. Treat it like the drive, gotta make a pick. If you talking slick, then you gon' be sick. Tired of all this struggle, it don't make no sense. Ride around the shots, bitch, tryna find a lick. Treat it like the draft, gotta make a pick. If you talking slick, then you gon' be sick. Tired of all this struggle, it don't make no sense. Ride around in shots, bitch, tryna find a lick. Treat it like the draft, gotta make a pick. If you talking slick, then you gon' be sick. Tired of all this struggle, it don't make no sense. Riding around in shots, bitch, tryna find a lick. Treat it like the draft, gotta make a pick. If you talking slick, then you gon' be sick. Tired of all this struggle, it don't make no sense. Riding around in shots, bitch, tryna find a lick. Treat it like the draft, gotta make a pick. If you talking slick, then you gon' be sick. Tired of all this struggle, it don't make no sense. Riding around in shots, bitch, tryna find a lick. Treat it like the draft, gotta make a pick. If you talking slick, then you gon' be sick. Tired of all this struggle, it don't make no sense. Riding around this shots, bitch, tryna find a lick. Treat it like the draft, gotta make a pick. If you talking slick, then you gon' be sick.
Y'all, that music, I see y'all in the chat. I'm with y'all still. We still live, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Stock Market Live with LCAOD. We're still on lunch, though. We got about, 30 more minutes left for lunch here, man. We're just chilling, watching the charts here. But yeah, that music you can't find on no platforms, you guys. We'll explain a little bit of it. We'll come back from lunch. But this right here is a world premiere, has never been heard of. Right here, I mean, some of you've never heard those songs, but they were already out though. But mixtape platform stuff got shut down. But we'll talk about it momentarily. I ain't going for nothing. Lenny, world premiere.
For it, it's you.
First of all, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Let me get that clear, girl. First of all, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Let me get that clear, girl. Yeah, I'm a crazy motherfucker. I ain't going for nothing. I'm a crazy motherfucker. I ain't going for shit. You got me fucked up, bitch. You been legit. Oh, you been a bitch. Man, you think you slick. You can't swim up this tree, nigga. Been a bitch. Nigga, swim up this tree, you gon' get bit by a snake in the grass, nigga. This shit is so greedy over here, nigga. Grit deep, big G's. I don't like to even talk what I mean, but what I mean, what I do, what I fucking thought I seen. I can't talk about them things, so I gotta fucking mix it up. I be wanting to smoke the weed, but I can't smoke them out. Cause IPO is showing at my house. This shit is fucked up. You crept in like a mouse, but I don't give a fuck. I'ma still do me. I'ma prove to these people I don't hit with me. I don't give a fuck. I'ma still do me. I'ma prove to these people I don't hit with me. Nah. Unless it's this big, I stick it in. I stick it in, she can't take this shit. If I eat that pussy, I serve up the shit. I like to drink my water like a lake, bitch, and I don't give a shit. What you talking about? Niggas talking out, they get chalked out. Hey, free that nigga chalk now. That's some real shit. They know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but I don't talk shit. I just do it. They say you living it. I say I'm proof, bitch. I'm stock proof, but I'm turning that to bulletproof. No 50, you get it, fool? Yeah, this ain't no game, do you get it, fool? Oh, yeah. And I ain't going for nothing. 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 You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. Yeah, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. Yeah, you got me fucked up. I ain't going for nothing. You got me fucked up. Yeah. Another world premiere. It's Leonard P. It's Leonard P. What is you on? Nigga, I'm on. I'm in my zone. Nigga, you gone. What is you on? I in my zone. Nigga, I'm on. Nigga, you gone. Hey, what is you on? Fuck is you on? My nigga, I am so gone. Spaceship, I'm so gone. I'm so high. My money so long. I'm talking turn. What is you on? Hey, let the money stack and get right back to it. Bullshit with these racks and get right back to it. Bullshit with these packs and get right back to it. Ain't nothing changed. I'm still getting chicken like Zach's Stain. Yeah, nigga, I'm on. I'm in my home. I ain't no none. I ain't gonna kill it. But I told bitch don't play me. And that's some real shit. Now she probably hate me. What is you on? I'm in my zone. Nigga, I'm on. Nigga, you gone. What is you on? Nigga, I'm on. I'm in my zone. Nigga, you gone.
bitch was C-Mo Flex. I'm in the town like Golden State. Y'all think y'all at me? Damn, y'all late. I have bro and them on phone, and them slide down your block like they wearing skates. Leonard P stay smoking moonrise, gelato run, saying wedding cake. Dead gas out, smoking on brown boot, no smell, get it out my face. Damn it, I was set up to the point where I caught a case. But I'm never going backwards, that's like a rat stuck in a maze. Now when I wake up, I get straight to the paper chasing, cause the feds won't be caged in and I gotta pay for my probation. Cost to be the boss, when you fuck up you gotta pay the fee. I told this bitch no more fee. No, you can't smoke on Leonard P. Tree. If you want to, you gotta get off your knees. I'm in here with game, LCAOD, but I do not bang. I will have them niggas slide on your block like hangman. Hang 'em up. That's a new game, and I just started it. I'm with the rich whammies, bitch. We got starter kids. I'm in the town like Golden State. Y'all think y'all at me? Damn, y'all late. I have bro and them on phone, and them slide down your block like they wearing skates. Leonard P stay smoking moonrise, gelato run, saying wedding cake. Dead gas out, smoking on brown boot, no smell, get it out my face. Damn it, I was set up to the point where I caught a case. But I'm never going backwards, that's like a rat stuck in a maze. Now when I wake up, I get straight to the paper chasing, cause the feds won't be caged in and I gotta pay for my probation. Yeah, man, go ahead and chop this shit up, C-Mo. Yeah. And this bitch was C-Mo Flex. I'm in the town like Golden State. Y'all think y'all at me? Damn, y'all late. C-Mo on the beat. Shout out to C-Mo Flex on this beat. This be the throwaway, just like my pistol. A nigga try gang, then we give him that issue. No time for no nagging, get money that's simple. The 30 start shooting, they running like temple. I fuck on your bitch and I'm leaving the cripple. I smack on the ass cause I like how it jiggle. I'm digging her out, she can't get it. Put the dick in her mouth, she say, act like I'm single. See you wouldn't wanna be you. And after I'm done with your chick, she probably just gonna leave you. That's evil, but X around, I'm the reason. Your girl like how I drip my sauce. She say your style just sees me. Yeah. I'm from Shotsbury, #1 murder cap. If you don't keep her hammer, then your rap is cap. Before she sucks it D, she put away the chap. She say don't expose me, don't post this on no app. Fuck it, I just put her on the snap. Damn, Simone, she gon' be trying to check, but Leonard P gon' put her on the map. Bitch, you me ain't no getting it back. What I look like, get back on your kneecap. Get back, fucking me, that's what I need. That good head, just please me. I be doing what I gotta do, so you cannot test me. Try to fucking run up, your ass gon' be bless me. Bless me. Oh Lordy, somebody help him. He's a goatee. Beard. These niggas weird. I'm getting money, that's every motherfucking year. This be the throwaway, just like my pistol. A nigga try gang, then we give him that issue. No time for no nagging, get money that's simple. The 30 start shooting, they running like temple. I fuck on your bitch and I'm leaving the cripple. I smack on the ass cause I like how it jiggle. I'm digging her out, she can't laugh, she can't giggle. Put the dick in her mouth, she say act like I'm single. C-Mo on the beat. C-Mo on the beat. Yeah, just that check, just that check. Yeah, just that check, just that check. Yeah, just Yeah. Yeah, cash accumulate every day, chase the check. I gotta let this money, chase the check. I gotta let the money work for me and chase the check. Cash accumulate over days. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase the check for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase the check for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase the check for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase the check for days. Chase that check. I gotta get that money. I gotta chase that check. But if you ain't got no spend, and you ain't chase no check, then you ain't get no money, then you ain't got no tech. And I can bleed it, and I can trust it, and I can bleed what I wanna do, I want it, and I can bleed what I wanna do, I love it. They hating on me in public, I love it. But I be chasing money, and I be chasing honeys, and that's my fucking problem. I'm a fucking dummy, but I'm a crash one, and that's one day, honey. And you gon' get that one day when I'm done chasing money. Cash accumulate over days, and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days, and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days, and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days, and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days, and chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days, and chase that check over days. Chase that check. Yeah, chase that check. I had a moment of silence, cause I be chasing that check. And this shit so crazy, I don't even stress. Yeah, the bitch left, but they ain't the first time she left. It's like a boomerang, she come bouncing back. Just because it did, yeah, she do a spin. Yeah, she do the spin. Yeah, she spit on that tin. Yeah, but I'ma stay on point. I gotta get that money, just like my joints. They spread out, and I flop my wings. If I was a bird, I'd be a wing. Yeah, you get it? Yeah, that's first class shit. First class, you don't even know what I'm talking about. Bitch, I'm the pilot lit. I'm the pilot lit. Business owner. I represent. I'm from the fold. Everybody throw up that shit. Let cash accumulate over days. Chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days. Chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase that check for days. Let cash accumulate over days. And chase that check for days.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here from the lunch. We do got a lot to go over. We're basically giving you a 2-for-1 for the holidays. We're doing basically the stock market live, and we're about to give you a recap here, same time here. So we're gonna come back a little bit early, about 10 minutes early from the break. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it, man. Get it out the way. We're probably gonna end it here a little early today as well, after we pretty much do this recap, because there's really no volatility at all, and the market is just sitting where it opened. So we know now, next week going further here, we're already into that basically 3-week span where this is the first week. We got a couple more weeks. You'll start to see the market make its direction. So members feel the stock market will be in the next 6 months here. It's really bullish, you guys. That's a lot right there. 45.3% bullish, 31.1% neutral, 23.6% is bearish. So they mean they think it's going down. Only 23.6%. But a lot of people in the next 6 months, for some reason, they're saying it's going up. So 45.3% are bullish on that thought process. So I don't know. Here, LCAOD, look at whatever it is. We stay gray, we neutral, because we know the market can go either way every day, as you can see. But best to stay neutral until you really see what happens in the next week ending. But as of right now, bullish for sure. Of course, it's a bull market right now. Numbers are extremely high. Holidays are here. People are excited. They brought the market up. Spot sitting right here, you guys. 455, chilling. Triple Q's right here, 389, chilling. This is, it's chilling. DIA had a gap up. So you see a lot of the down numbers are a little higher right now today for the holiday. See that, that's a factor, like with a gap up, during this process. It's keeping, a lot of consumers, basically a lot of shoppers, a lot of investors, everybody are buying in the DIA sector. So just think about those companies. That's where people are buying right now for the holiday. Get a lot of deals today. So you did get a gap up. They did gap up to 353. Got rejected here, so they found a resistance because they've been selling since then. So back right here, 353, the low 33. Watch out for the DIA. Like I said, because that gap fill, they kind of already filled it, but not fully. IWM, same thing, really. Not buying in this area a little bit, in this sector. Got a little bit of a pop, kind of leading Black Friday rally today. It's so mellow and flat. But it's got rejected right here, found its resistance. Didn't touch 180 at all, but it looks like that'll be the resistance. So VIX, just skimming through it here right now. This is we'll do the recap process here momentarily. It is earnings next week too. You know that, but volatility is down, as you can see, man. VIX is down, so the market is going to stay up if that's the case, if that makes sense. So from today, this is where the VIX has been. And it went down even more, basically. So we're seeing the market hold up a little more. Some names, not the tech sector. The tech sector is selling a little bit, but it's bouncing back now. So that's what's going on. That's what's been going on all day today. Oil even got a little bit of a pop. People are, out here traveling, obviously. Got to put gas in your car for sure. So, got a little bit of a pop, but nothing too big. Oil is really looking like, it's because of that war and all that stuff is taking place. It's being discounted as of now. You got big time shareholders been taken out of their position. So oil is definitely at the bottom too, though. You look at it from both perspectives. It's over here playing with a bottom, or it's about to make a lower low. So you have to decide that for yourself, but that's what they're trying to signal out with the oil. Overall, just gonna look out for the oil though. Going further, Microsoft is still just being a beast, man. It's at the top now though, for real. It's just us, right? Only us here. What are we doing? We're in no man's land. No one can afford that, right? Right. So even the rich, they can afford it, but people can afford it, but it's like no one wants to pay that, if that makes sense. So yeah, just expect, remember Microsoft had some news where they had to pay, they gotta pay a big amount of massive taxes. Something happened with them. So that news is still in effect. Wouldn't surprise me here, to feel all of this area here coming soon. Definitely. Um, so just be on the lookout for that. Things don't just keep going up forever, if that makes sense. So you see how it looks here, but you see how it ended up looking here. So that's all I'm saying. Just want to be on the lookout for that, Look, think long term, obviously. Could be topping out definitely at Microsoft. Yeah, but that's what's going on though. Same thing for Meta. Same thing for Meta, you guys. Same thing for Meta. Topped out, pretty much. Massive rally though, they're real quick too. So it was nice. It's like they said, investors are worried that they're guiding a sell-off. Basically, they know they got in the charts. They guided it up. It shot it up that fast just because they know it's gonna come down. They're gonna find massive buyers in these low areas. They know that. There's gonna be massive buyers, and the buyers are turning to sellers, and you know how they go. Profit boom. So at the end of the day, Meta's one of those names too, right here peaking. It could be a top for them. I mean, there is room to run, but the chart is just screaming as it is. It's something they're making up new. It'll be new. It'll be new in all time. It'll be record. It'll be new to date. So, majority of the time, when the charts get this high, you just start to see the selling pressure. You're gonna start to see bad news. You're just gonna start to see people wanting to pull back, basically. So the demand is gonna come to that way, if that makes sense. So, just, like I said, about the next 2 to 3 to 6 months out, you're gonna see how the chart definitely won't look like this. Everywhere, and I'm just skimming through the names here. AMD. These are names we're looking at, and that's what's really going on. But before we go any further and get into detail, I want to let you know the market's mixed up here, flat, kind of weak. But it's the holiday, you guys. Remember the NFL games coming on today. First one, Black Friday football game, NFL, NBA games going on tonight. It's lit. It's lit. It's the weekend, Black Friday. Get you something, whether it's discount food or wherever. You get you something. Black Friday, you know. Let's see what they're talking about here on the mainstreams. And if they're not talking about nothing important, let's go ahead and get started into the recap because the market's about to close at 1 p.m. anyway, you guys. And it is 12:05. So we'll go ahead and get the recap started if they're not talking about nothing. Check with live here first. See what they're talking about.
The squeeze and testing and refining it.
This is the stock market live with LCAOD though.
Language model. Now it has the ability to cross-checking with Google search, meaning that it can actually, through working with Google search, double-checking if what it's saying is right or not. Right now, it takes a few clicks for you to fact-check it, but I think pretty soon Google is going to make the process automated. So we're actually hopeful the hallucination problem might be solved in the next 6 to 12 months.
Welcome to Yahoo Finance. It is noon on the East Coast, 9 a.m. on the West. I'm Akiko Fujita along with Rochelle Akufo. Here's what we're watching at this hour. Holiday shopping in full swing on this Black Friday as retailers are hopeful but cautious on the strength of the consumer. We're going to be getting a first-hand look of the in-person shopping action in the show.
Meanwhile, Amazon has its hands full this Black Friday. The e-commerce giant testing a new strategy with the help of the NFL. Prime Video exclusively streaming the first ever NFL Black Friday football game, while Amazon also faces warehouse workers striking across Europe in protest of the company's working practices.
And looking ahead to 2024, we're going to be going through how you can prepare your budget for the new year. But first, let's take a look at the major indices on this shortened trading day. It's a light trading day, usually the day after Thanksgiving. We've got the Dow up about 60 points there. The S&P 500 down slightly, as is the NASDAQ. We should point out the Dow now on track to post its longest win streak since April of this year. We are keeping a close watch on retailers as we really kick off the busiest shopping season of the year. All in the green right now, although not necessarily an indication of where shopping could be headed in the holiday season. And worth noting, Bitcoin hitting its highest level this year. Take a look at where it's trading right now, well above that $37,000 handle, up about 1.7% there. This, we're continuing to see sort of the trickle of the implications of CZ Changpeng Zhao agreeing to plead guilty to criminal charges by DOJ. So some of that overhang being lifted here as Bitcoin continues to push higher.
Indeed, and also taking a look at what we're seeing with the Treasury market as well, ticking back up. You see the 5-year, the shortest, up there almost 1.5% on the day. A strong showing also for the 10-year, currently at 4.48, up 1.5% on the day, and the 30-year also up 1.4%. So still some room to run here for these Treasury yields so far. Well, let's turn now to Yahoo Finance's Jared Blickery with a closer look at all this market action on a relatively low volume trading day. Jared.
Yes, Rochelle, I think most investors do not want to see fireworks today, and that's not what we're seeing right now. Russell 2000 leading the pack in the U.S., that's up 0.5%. Just want to show you what's happened for this 4-day trading week, skipping Thursday, of course. Over this period, looks like IWM, that is Russell 2000 ETF, up 0.5%. NASDAQ up about 83 basis points, so a little bit less than 1%. And the Dow is leading, that's up 1.15%. And you were just taking a look at the bond market. Just want to give a little bit of a bigger picture view. We have been heading south, that is lower in yields for several sessions, but then we have jumped back up.
All right, there you have it. As you can see, they just said what I just been saying. Basically, no volume, low volume. It's not there. It's not tradable, really. Could be, can be, will be, still always is, but it's just not worth it, basically. Is it worth the risk? Basically, is it worth your time? Is it worth to ruin your holiday or not? Now, we're going to go ahead and get this recap started. And then now, we're talking going 2 weeks into 6 months out here. That's the farthest we're talking. On the time span of these numbers that are about to change and where we're headed and where things could possibly go or going to possibly go. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Ain't gonna hold y'all no longer. It's been fun here, man. It's been a while. It's brought back a lot of memories doing these stock market lives, man. Like I said, did a lot of these. Check out the YouTube channel, man. Hit the like, subscribe button if you could, man. Just a little moment of your time. But shit, though, if not, it's cool too, shit. But man, for real, it's like memories though, because we've been doing this for a while. Yeah, it's like, man, we was doing this back in 2020, and we was going live, and from where we at now, man, it's amazing. To really see, even doing it before then, 2016, it's really like, wow, for real. Like, I never even thought I would ever, take it this surreal, and it really be life changing. So it got its pros and cons, as everything in life. But telling you, man, this is a thing where you can't ever give up on. This is the recipe to everything, to success. This is, it's what you want, and this is what you want to be able to teach your kids, your grandkids, whatever. Pass it down generations and generations, and keep it going. It's going to be one of those things. It's going to do that anyway. It has been doing that up until now. So, so, but yeah, man, it's life changing for real. But we're gonna go over the SPY. We're gonna go over the SPY, and we're gonna go over the triple Qs, DIA, IWM, the VIX. We'll give you ranges. I'll give you guys ranges. I'll give you guys ranges on Microsoft, Meta, AMD, and Amazon. Just ranges on those, but we're gonna really tell you details on the SPY, triple Q, DIA, IWM. Just like to recap, you guys. Even though we're live, and this is Stock Market Live, the market is actually open, so you can see it moving as I'm talking. That's the only difference. So, okay, all right. You really might not even see it move because there ain't no volatility. You see what I'm saying? It's barely moving for real. So, good too. It's good too. But all right, SPY right here, 454.96, you guys. So what's going on now with the SPY? And this is going further here. We're talking like I said, 2 weeks to 6 months max here. Your next move on the SPY to the upside here, you guys, is definitely zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. I'm gonna zoom in back over here to the summertime, so you understand. It should make sense to you from this perspective. Definitely should click. Let me get my mic right. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. My bad. All right. But all right. Summertime. Boom. SPY hit 458, you guys. That was the highest it hit. Now, that was a new all-time high. That was like, okay, where are you going? Area right there. We were breaking out. It was like, it was tremendous. It was getting crazy. So we're in the middle of that area again, right here. I'm gonna circle it right here. Boom. We're in the middle of that area. So this can only go one or two ways. Most people, obviously, excuse me. Most people, obviously, if you just look to your right, you can see the concern of why people are just assuming that's going to happen again. If you look to your left, you see where, it's not really, besides that 458, it's nothing else that, just says the market can deserve to go back up that high, considering all the bad news that we were just having. It doesn't go away. Yeah, over time things get better, but if those things are not fixed, you guys, and negotiated, those things come back up, as you can see with the chart signals, and obviously, definitely out here, man. It's hard. It's hard. Times are hard right now for people. Let's be honest about it, and you can't fake the funk forever. You know what I'm saying? So, either you got it or you don't at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's getting to that point. We've topped out again up here. We're back up here where I just circled it in this area. And like I said, we're $4, about maybe $3 away from that high, that all-time high. So if you push back to it, do you get rejected again will be the question. Or do you really push to it and try to consolidate and stay up here for a while? Just to feel this whole area here over this whole time period that you didn't. And it's going to be a wide circle. So hold up. Look, this whole time period here, will you consolidate for that long? So are you going to consolidate for that long, being a bull, being in the bull market? Or or you're gonna just bust through that and go higher above this, is being the second option, or like I said, being the third option, or it could be the first option for most. Or like I said, you hit 458 and just get rejected like it did do already in the summertime of 2023 July. So right here, as you see. So it's gonna happen. One of them three things are gonna happen. Going further here on the SPY, you must know that. So knowing that, going further here, upside levels that LCAOD and the trajectory of all the data is basically saying here, going further here, 2 to 6 months, 2 weeks to 6 months out to the upside, you guys, on the SPY. The SPY needs to get back to 455 80, 455.80 here. You get to 455.80. Now you're making a statement here. 456 is your next zone here. That's really your resistance. As you can see, you burst through that just a little bit, and then you came right back down, and now you're back in no man's land. So you get past 456 here. We're talking reverse majority. Now we're talking 458, that all-time high. You get there. The next level is 460, and I think you get to 460, there's going to be massive selling from there, because that'll be a new area. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be like a new all-time high. It'll be history made, basically. So, this could possibly be, just for the Christmas rally as well. You gotta understand what's going on. Still holidays going on. It's a lot of holidays coming up actually in December. So it's a lot. So that could happen, in a short period of time, or like I said, 3 to 6 months out. This will be the target for the SPY, 460 all along. That's their goal. That's where they're pushing here, you guys, for sure, from this area. But if not, to the downside, we're talking 2 weeks to 2 weeks, 6 months out. Boom, to the downside. If not, the SPY don't push above those areas here to the downside. I'm looking at right here as today. You can see current right now. The market is live. The SPY needed the it's gonna have to hold right here 454.74 here. That don't hold, you guys. If that flushes, that's creating a new range. So if that don't hold, you guys, the next low level we're looking out for here is 454 here to the downside on the SPY, you guys. And then from there, I think you'll probably see consolidation and try to figure out what they're gonna do. But if it doesn't hold, you guys, expect like a quick flush back down to about 452.70 to the downside on the SPY, you guys. And that's going further here. That's just what it's gonna be. Or, if it gets back below that point and that doesn't hold, you guys, SPY 450, back below 450 within the next 2 weeks to 6 months out here. So just know that it's coming one way or the other. This is where the SPY is heading going further. Triple Qs. So like I said, they're at a new all-time high. They've never been this high ever. Year to date, they're pushing, right? They're pushing. They're actually pushing now, for about a whole new set of numbers. Put it that way. We'll say that. We'll explain it here. But this what's going on here with the Triple Qs. Remember they started the rally. That's where NVIDIA, all these big names, they're under all of them. When it comes to categorizing them in the sectors, they all fall in line with each other. So this is Triple Q's is the reason of the rally, basically. Long story short, and you know, it's leading the rally. It's going crazy, man. It's been going crazy since last of this year of March Madness. It was going crazy ever since then. It hasn't stopped, and now it's sitting back up here. It's just sitting up here at an all-time high, first time ever. So it's amazing. So going further, it's open right now. It's stock market live, but we're doing a recap here on it. Going further, outside levels though. That's what everyone's waiting on next. Triple Q's here. You got to get it pushed back to 390. You get to 390. Now your next level here is 391.50. You get there. Now that shows that you're serious. Then the next push the Bulls are going to want is 393.50. And I think that'll create a serious momentum where, okay, they're not done letting people buy. Christmas rally is going to continue. And let's try this one more time. You know what I'm saying, far as let's break out. Let's try this breakout one more time, and let's try to like maintain it and hold it in the air, even higher. That's what's going on right now, the Triple Qs. So just know that, and I think if it does that, the target all along, it is going to be about 395. 395 is going to be a target on the Triple Qs, guys. Then that'll be like ultimate. You'll see NVIDIA bounce back from where it's at. It'll go back up. AMDs are holding up, so it could just go up to about 130. Really touch its all-time high. You're going to see the market pick up, basically. You're going to see names pick up. You're going to see companies pick up. That's what's going on over there at the Triple Qs. So it's going to look out for that, because it can go either way. 2 weeks out, six months out. Remember that these are levels on the Triple Qs to the upside. To the downside, though, if not, maybe both, because you see it be happening both. Either way, it's going to happen, But to the downside, it doesn't push up. 389 here, obviously, it is a key level to watch out for. If that don't hold when you get back here because you're matching this, then now it's going to flush back to that 388.50 level. And then now you should see a breakthrough here this time. You get a low pattern, flush all the way down to 387.50 here on the Triple Qs, you guys. And I really think the Triple Qs is target here to the downside for the Bears. They really want 386. I think that's the reality of where the Triple Qs should be right now because NVIDIA has sold off. If they do want to bring it down, this is where they're headed. 386 here, you guys, being the low on the Triple Q. So know that going further here, 2 weeks, but 6 months out, this is what's going on, you guys. Know that. DIA. They've got the pop, right? They're sitting right here at a new breaking out, trying to do like the Triple Qs and get an all-time high. They're right there at it. They actually tested this morning. So good for them. At this point, upside levels now. I mean, they got the gap up. They can get a gap and go. You got to break above 354.20 though. You get above that and hold, the next level is 355. And I think the target all along, they're really trying to get to about 357. That's been the target all along. And that'll be you'll see like a giant breakout, and it's just be the Christmas rally, the holiday rally continuing, and everybody's gonna be all excited. People buying, they're letting people buy some really good product, The prices going up and up and up until selling pressure kicks in, obviously. But that's what you see. That's what you're gonna see in the DIA, that breakout right there, just like that. So that's the upside level to be looking out for. Now to the downside, If not, you don't even get all that. You know, you might get some of it both. Who knows? You'll see. But here's the downside. Uh, Definitely, if this 353 don't hold, the next level is, that gap fill all the way down to about 352.80. They'll fill that gap and let you know that the top is in, and it'll lock. And then from that point on, 352 will be the next new low, you guys. And that's where the DIA will be headed here. Going further here. IWM. Yeah, IWM, you guys. Same motion. They actually getting some momentum here. Retesting, it looked like that 180 level is where they need to get to. If they can get there, the next level is 182.50 on the IWM. That's the target all along for the bulls. That's where they're trying to get to and go. But if not, take it to the downside. You get rejected. You don't even see that 180. That low level here, obviously the market's open right now. So the low level you can see here is, that 178. It needs to hold. If it doesn't hold, the next low level is that 178 4-cent level down here. It's going to flush through. Let you know they're not playing. The top is in here. The market is about to take place at a lower position. There will be no Christmas holiday rally or whatever the case may be. We don't know. We're going to see here, obviously, in time span, but that's what's going on here to the downside. If that don't hold, the next level will be about 177.40. So be on the lookout for that. If that don't hold, the next level will be about 175 here. That'll be a complete flush through at that point. New lower pattern, as you see, it's been doing. We've been consolidating the range, but it just wants to break out the range, and that'll be a complete breakout right there. You see what I mean? So either way, it's coming in. VIX, volatility, speed of the market. Year to date, we at the bottom. We all know the VIX is up. The market is down. The VIX is down. The market is up. The VIX is down. So the market is up. In a month span, the VIX sold from $22.50, where they were completely high, all the way down here to $12. So a lot of volatility left the market while you guys were buying puts. And that's why the market got screwed over, because the data was telling you guys that people been exited those positions where you guys were loading up. The volatility was leaving, the speed was leaving, the direction was confirming itself. The bottom was in. The market was selling from basically the summer all the way up until October. It sold up until this August to October, and that was it. That was the bottom. That's why you saw the VIX at $22, and it sold all the way back down within 1 month span, all the way back down to $12. And you see the market back up at the all-time highs again, right? So that's what the VIX is. You gotta pay attention to the VIX. That's always gonna give you your answer. This is the cheat code to it all. The VIX, the volatility, the speed of the market. It tells you the direction of the market, literally. If the VIX is down, the market is up. If the VIX is up, the market is down. So you just gotta know that, man, for real. So if the VIX is going up, then the market is coming down. If the VIX is going down, then the market is going up. You gotta know that. You know what I'm saying? So just pay attention to that when you're making your moves, because it tells you everything. Just like the volume tells you everything, the VIX tells you everything too as well. This stuff that helps you out. It's not always out to get you like you think it is. Trust and believe. Don't frustrate yourself out of you enriching yourself and changing your lives and your family's lives. You know what I'm saying? But the VIX, though, like I said, man, right now it's at $12.73. So with that being said, that's telling me that the market can still go up here if we can get a flush through, or the chart is signaling out the VIX is obviously at the bottom too as well. This could be a bottom, considering here here, here. There's just plenty of arrows I can draw to let you know. You know, we're way below this range here, between this range and here. You see what I'm saying? So, but just even looking at these areas, bottoms, bottom, 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 bottom. So bottom, definitely bottom right here, right? That's the so the VIX is at a bottoming point, which means at any moment, at any day, a spike is going to happen. Basically, this is what the chart is telling you. It's what the chart is telling us all. It's warning you. It's saying be cautious because, you know, even though the VIX is down, the market is up, obviously, but it is already up. It's not going up higher. It's up already. That makes sense because the VIX looks like it's bottomed out. So we're running into where a mirror pattern basically right now is happening, where the VIX is trying to flush more and the market is trying to push higher, but it's not working out, right? So eventually, what is going to happen? The demand is going to come to the VIX, carving in this bottom, giving the market a spike, meaning the market will pull back, prices will get lower, people will feel like they can fit in now. You might see even in the VIX spike a good decent amount to where, like I said, it's going to be a big chunk. The VIX will be basically, the market will top out. It'll look like that anyway for the moment. The market will be topped out next. Or like I said, you know, the VIX keep flushing, and then the market's going to push higher. It's just that simple. That's what's going on. So the levels I'm looking at going further here to the upside on the VIX. And if the upside levels is, you know what I mean, I'm expecting the market to go down. I'm looking for a spike back to $15. You get that bounce back to 15 now. Okay. Now you talking some volatilities picking up. You're talking the printer is rolling. You're talking you know what I'm saying? Like that's what's going on. So just know like the market will be down to be definitely for what you see right now, what we're talking about right now currently live. It's the top. And you know, you should have brought that right now. You can buy it right now on discount. It's because they're warning basically this could happen. It can spike back. The VIX can spike back to 15. Try to seal that easily. So you know, don't wait till it's too late. Basically, try to do it while you know it's ahead of time. It's ahead of schedule. Put some time on it if it makes sense. But that's what's going on right now. You know, if I see the VIX spike back to 15, you know the market is topped out. Like I said, it's gonna pull back. Everybody will, and that's what's going on. Now here to the downside though. If the VIX go down, I'm looking for a breakthrough all the way to let's take it down to something new, $11.50. Boom. That'll be something new, I think. And I think the market will really, like I said, the video will reverse right and go back up. Everything will go right back up, even higher, break out higher. You actually see the whole market break out to new highs at this point. If the VIX really do that, if it continues to be this flat and just no panic at all, no fear at all. Nothing bad, no bad news, no reality checks. Just everyone living on cloud nine, basically. And you're gonna see higher prices. The VIX is gonna do that. It's just what it's gonna do to the market overall. But that's it, man. That's pretty much all you need to know, man. Them the main important factors right there, and them the directions and the new levels that you need to know about. Pay attention to. Hope you know run this part of the segment back, the recap back, run it back, and you know record it, whatever you need to do. Get these numbers, get this dialed in, think about it. If not, you know, learn it, still look at it, and you know, still obviously learn and see if it's the timing match up. If it's really the chart looking like what we're saying it's going to look like in that time span. That's what I'm saying. So be on the lookout for that. This to happen, you guys. For real, seriously. But that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. And like I said, I told y'all I'll give y'all ranges on that Microsoft stuff. From there, I ain't gonna go with details like how I just did the spot triple QDI, IWM and the VIX, but I just give you the ranges on Microsoft. I can tell you now, Microsoft is pushing. At this point, they're pushing for 390, 390 before, and possibly 400 is their target, but 390 first, obviously, if they're gonna keep going up like this, and if not, to the downside, 350 is going to be back into play for sure. 350 first, 350, and this is 2 weeks to 6 months out. It's coming, one way or another. Meta, 2 weeks to 6 months out. At this point, they're pushing for 350 to the upside. If so, if things continue to be this good, AI is the agenda, whatever this may be. But that's what it's gonna be, 350. To the downside, if not, Meta, they're definitely gonna come back to reality here. Check about 322. 322, 325 in there, somewhere in there. That's where it's gonna be. 2 weeks to 6 months out here, you guys. So seriously. So better look out for those. These ranges coming soon, man. Charts are gonna definitely change. What you've been seeing is not gonna continue to happen. Basically, things change. AMD, upside levels going further for them. They're gonna break out to about 130 for real. 130. They're gonna get to 130 if they continue to see this. The Bulls just full on just pressure buying and just making things go up. That's what you're gonna see, 130. Now if not, 2 weeks, 6 months out to the downside, you're definitely gonna see AMD back to about 118 to 116 to the downside. Coming soon, 2 weeks to 6 months out, you're gonna see that. So be on the lookout for it going either way. Amazon's on the pace to new all-time highs. They're trying to get to 150. The upside levels, that's what they're gonna do. 2 weeks to 6 months out, it's coming 150 to the downside. If not, 2 weeks to 6 months out, 140. Amazon is coming one way or another. That's where the chart is. That's where it's heading for you guys. So be on the lookout for these ranges too. These are bonus ranges. You can look out and check out and come back and update with LCAOD, man. I did with LCAOD, but that's pretty much it, man. We're gonna wrap it up here early today. Y'all have a wonderful Black Friday. Enjoy the rest of the Thanksgiving break. Enjoy the games. If you got that betting, good luck. The Sports Battle app, download that and download Prospects, y'all. That's where you can make some extra bonus cash if you feel like you feeling lucky and you know how to bet on players, man, individually. That's where it's at, man. That's where it's at. So yeah, for sure. That's what's going on, man. It's the holidays. Happy holidays, though, for real. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I will see y'all when I see y'all. The next recap will be, I'm going to try to do it in 2 to 3 weeks, for real. I'm going to really try to. But if not, man, it might be next year, man. So y'all, we'll see. We'll see. New Year is right around the corner, so we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I'll give y'all an update on my social media platforms. Y'all know where to find me at now. But that's just what it is, man. That's just what it is right here. Make sure you screenshot that right there. Everybody in the chat, y'all holler at y'all Sunday, new info. Y'all know how we rock. Yes, sir. We back in it. It's time. It's go time though, right here. It's time to lock in. You know, we know what's going on for real. So, I'll holler at y'all in the chat on Sunday though, for real. But y'all have a wonderful holiday, man. I see y'all when I see y'all. This was the Stock Market Live with LCAOD. See you in 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. I don't know. I don't know any promises. I don't want to say. So we'll see. I'll see you when I see you. Like I said, man. Y'all hold it down, man. Be safe. Happy Thanksgiving, belated Thanksgiving. Happy Black Friday again. Happy holiday, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.